jazz hands. Come on, babyface. There goes the jazz hands. There you go. MW Tactical Michael's doing. He's doing the robot kind of. I have no idea what kind of jazz hands he's doing.
Jabberwockies.
Jabberwocky jazz hands. We are live. We are live. I hope you got your big girl panties on. We are back. These ones can say, NRA, but made in China. Because that's the kind of cool swag that the NRA gives away, except it's made in China. But it's all good. We are back from the NRA show.
All of their stuff. They have like sign up bonuses. It's like, you get a little pocket knife. I'm pretty sure all that crap is made in China.
Yeah.
You don't have any American ones.
Right. So anyway, we are back. I went to the show. Mike from MW Tactical was at the show. Babyface went to the beach.
Yeah, that's right.
He went to the beach. I hope you guys enjoy his tan that he doesn't have. So we're back. We're going to talk about that. We'll talk about what cool things we saw out there, what went down, how the whole thing happened. I've got a couple of things here that I could tease to you guys real quick. We'll talk about a couple of things that I've got here from the show. Walter from Safety Harbor Firearms should be joining us. Right now we got Babyface. What's going on, Babyface? P.
What up?
You guys should hit the thumbs ups just for the awesomeness that is Babyface's Babyface.
My little young face.
Yeah. It's like a baby who came out of the womb with a beard. Basically.
Hey, is Rashad sitting in front of you? You need to yell at him about not finishing my logo.
Oh.
That's been what, 3 weeks on now?
No, Rashad already went home.
Jesus, really? I gotta yell at him tomorrow about it.
Okay. Yeah. He already went home today, so
yeah.
He's not here right now. I haven't seen him in a while, so he hasn't been here for a while. So what's going on, man? What's up with you?
Oh, not a whole lot. We're busy doing web stuff. Website's keeping me busy, but all in all, not doing too bad.
Yeah, building out the Big Daddy Unlimited.
For anybody that doesn't do web development, it's like anything that you build. You go to take one step forward, and then you have to take 3 steps back to get back to where you were, and then take a step forward. So we're in the step back period right now before we can move forward with some updated features. We're working on search. For anybody that's curious, working on search. That's my goal right now, is to get a better search implemented.
Right, make the Big Daddy more unlimited.
I'm not sure I can do that unless I just give guns away.
We will do a little bit of that in the future.
Technically, I have the power to just mark everything for free, but I probably shouldn't do that.
Oh, there's some people out there that will probably love to bribe you, but it won't be long before Big Daddy Security comes and gets you.
Yeah, exactly.
And gives you a beat down in the parking lot. So yeah, don't try that. Don't try that. So, all right. So Mike from MW Tactical, you were at the NRA show. How's it going?
Hello there, good sir.
How was your trip home, man?
Painful.
Painful. Did you fly or drive?
I flew.
You flew. Okay. So why was it painful? You didn't. Did you get smashed in the head with a piece of debris from the engine and then sucked out?
Golly.
Nah. Well, on the trip coming back, I was. I'm 6'5". So
damn! Planes don't work well for you, anyways. Then
exactly. So the seat in front of me was already riding my knees. I had to contort my hips. But then the worst part about it was, Kevin, KD, Mr. NOC.
Don't tell me he was sitting next to you.
No. He rented a car, a Camaro, right?
Yeah, a Camaro. Okay.
And then at the same time, he's giving other people a ride, and I'm sitting there balled up in the front seat. Man, my hips hurting, my back hurting, my foot contorted. I was like, oh my goodness, man, I'm all jacked up right now.
I don't think KD knew there were going to be other people along for the drive when he rented that car. It's nice. I saw it, but
yeah, it was real nice. But the downside to it is whenever you look at it, whenever you're in a smaller vehicle like that, the driver is the only one in the car who's always going to be comfortable.
Pretty much.
But
you should have called dibs on shotgun.
No. Actually, I did have dibs on it because he actually put it out there that I had dibs on it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like when somebody's sitting behind me, and I don't even know why they put a back seat in a Camaro or a Mustang, or your car doesn't even have a back seat, does it?
No. My car that I have now has no back seat.
Yeah. No, so I'm more like,
It has a shelf. There's a back shelf.
That's pretty much what they were sitting on.
Yeah, and you're taller. I was talking to you about this off air. You're actually taller than I thought you were going to be.
Yeah, everybody thinks that. According, like when they look at the pictures, a lot of the pictures I take are by myself. When you look at videos, I'm normally by myself. But then too, majority of the time, if I'm taking a picture with somebody else, I'm sitting down. So when you actually see me, it throws everybody off. Like, oh my goodness, dude, I didn't know you was that tall.
Yeah. And conversely, you were saying that Lola was shorter than you thought she was going to be, because Lola is in midget status. I don't know if anyone knows that. Lola is basically a tall midget.
But actually, the conversation that me and Lola had, I was looking for lemon squeezy so I can get a picture with her, but she said,
lemon squeezy.
Yeah, they said they was out in California, Disneyland, or something crazy like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that lemon squeezy is never going to be seen again, I don't think. So good luck with that one. You know, I mean, I try to get lemon squeezy to come out sometimes, you know, in private moments, and she's like, no.
Hey, but that phone number,
lemon squeezy was a one-time thing, huh?
Yeah, I said that phone number you gave me for Pookie Love, it was ended. It was dead. There you go. Trying to get him to come
disconnected since in the 70s. All right, really cool. So let me remind everyone right now to hit the thumbs ups, share the video, comment, and all that kind of good stuff. You know, we need it. We need the interaction on these videos, so that we could get YouTube to actually float us up to the top. You know, we're being kind of marginalized here. We're not getting the audience that we used to get for a couple of different reasons. The biggest one being YouTube, of course. So that's why I'm asking everyone to hit the thumbs ups. I'm not sure how many we have so far, but I know we have over 100 people watching us live right now. Thanks to everyone who's out there watching us. We appreciate that. I'm going to go through the chat here and shout out the people in the chat. Carl Compton, he was number one. Shout out to Carl. He was number one in there. And then Boss Hog, what's going on? Boss Hog, Brian Quick, Robert Norton, Richard Hughes, Chris Illog. All those dudes are in the chat. Let's see who else. Let's see who else is in here. Robert McRae, Chris Bullis, Clint Sanders. And so something happened here. Someone claimed, who was it that claimed the first in Georgia? You know, someone claimed the first in Georgia, and then Clint Sanders is like, damn, I can't even get first in Georgia. So I'm trying to look back and see who was number one in Georgia. Brian Quick was the first in Georgia. Whatever. Okay. So there you go. Shout out to those guys. Travis Height. He says, what's up? How was the NRA show? And HNRE42 says, hit the thumbs ups. Enrique Q is also in here. Sergeant Poppy, Sergeant Poppy says, hope you had a good time at the NRA. Matt Morse says he's glad we're back on tonight. William Hoffman says, what's up, my dudes? So there you go. Let's see who else is in here. Richard Harper, Caviar Hound, LB Louis Cypher as well. And we've got Screaming Skull Saloon, the Tivan Show. The Tivan Show is on.
He's hanging local right now.
Yeah, the Tivan Show is in Florida. He's in Florida. Yep. So he's hanging out with Walter. That's why Walter's late. Blame it on the Tivan Show. It's all Tivan's fault right now that Walter's not here. They're hanging out. I bet you they were at Hooters. How much do you want to bet?
Probably.
It's a safe bet that they went to Hooters. The Archangel is also here. And then Gerald Loafers, but Gerald Loafers has changed his name to Strange Media Moderator Gerald Loafers. So that's his name. And Gerald is the moderator of Twitter. So he goes on Twitter. I post on Twitter. He posts on Twitter, but he puts Gerald Loafers there. Not everyone reads that, which is funny because Gerald posts stuff on there and then goes Gerald, you know, but not everyone gets it. But so we're both posting on there. So shout out to him. Thanks for doing that. Also shout out to the Archangel who does the same thing on the Facebook. Babyface, you also do that on the Facebook as well.
So I realized the other day when somebody told me that for everybody that's a moderator on your Facebook, if you reply to a question or a comment in like the Facebook messaging, it shows that I replied, but that's not public facing. It's only for everybody that's moderating. So moving forward, I'm going to start, if I reply, I'll put dash Patrick or Babyface.
Yeah, baby dash face P.
Whatever I put, I'll start marking it so people know it's me. Because I thought everybody saw, mentioned by so and so, but no, that's only internal. It's not external.
Do you not like this nickname? Because I think it's awesome.
It's just you use it at the wrong time.
Oh, it's so awesome. Okay, so let me see who else is in here. I think I said Screaming Skull Saloon. Let's see who else. I'm trying to see who's new in here. Robert Norton. Saw that the Archangel put a cajillion thumbs ups on there. Thanks for that. Let's see who else. Cisco 316 or Sicko. I don't know why I said Cisco. Moobutt. He says, Moobutt says, "Oh, what is this? I didn't know Hank was still doing podcasts." In a very sarcastic voice. He says, "Yes, we're back. Come on." We got back yesterday, but we were so wiped out by the time we got back. I was like, forget it.
Lola, yeah. So I worked a normal day yesterday, and Lola texted me at like 1 or 2 o'clock, and she's like, "Oh, hey, we just got back. We're gonna make it into later tonight to the studio, and we'll do the podcast."
Mm-hmm.
And like 2 hours later, she's like, "No, I take that back. We're both really dead right now. We're gonna just skip out tonight."
By the way, Rashad just came in. Rashad, baby-face P was looking for you. Babyface was looking for me? Yeah.
You gotta yell at him. There you go.
Yeah, you can't hear what he's saying, but he's like, "Yo, man, where my logo at, man?"
That's that, just like that.
That's still okay. I actually got you on that one because that's actually pretty fun. That's actually done, actually.
That's done?
Wait, is it?
Yeah, he says it's done. I don't know. That's interesting. Send it to me first.
Yeah. Why?
No, go ahead.
This is my logo.
He thought you forgot about him, so he's looking for his logo. But that's Rashad. Rashad does a lot of editing over here, and he's
pointing over your shoulder at nobody.
Where did he go? Okay, well, I'm saying
pointing at the revolver behind you.
That was Rashad that you guys just saw. Yeah, he does a lot of editing, and he's also new to guns, so sometimes we throw him up there.
Oh yeah, he's got a really good video out right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, along with Gabe, but Gabe is not new to guns. Gabe knows about guns, so sometimes you hear Gabe teasing Rashad in the background because, they're in their 20s, and that's what you do, I guess. You make fun of your boys when you know a little bit something more than they do. But Rashad has a good time. There's a video that we almost... Hey, Rashad, did we finish that video?
Yep, it's exporting right now.
Oh, it's exporting. Okay, cool. You're going to see. This one is really... I'm not going to tell you guys, but when it comes out, you're going to see what I'm talking about. It's really funny. Rashad is in this one, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So let's see. Did I finish? I think, okay, Mr. Bullshitter, Rex Allen, also in here. Let's see who else. Andrew Mitchie as well. Bricks. I see BG Motobang, Justin E. And Cyrus 308. Shout out to Cyrus 308. Jacob Chambly also in here. What's up, Jacob Chandley? STL Storm Spotter. Nico Sauer, Magnum Boys, KS Harris, Greg 98K, and Meatloaf Sandwich.
Delicious.
Yeah, Charles Crab the Third. Glenn E. Bowling. Example John Example, or E.G. John E.G. Smith. Okay, so just me 65, Timothy Smith, Bill Butcher. Man, the names are just awesome. Scorched Earth Firearms Training also in here. Rod Mills, that's Rod Mills.
Yeah, why is he going by? Does he always go by Scorched Earth?
I think he switched over to that.
He must have switched his name.
Yeah, he says we all got drunk Friday night at NRA. No, we all did not get drunk. Rod Mills got torn down. Am I lying, Mike?
I don't ask, I won't tell.
I think me and Mike are the only people who didn't.
Yeah, I didn't drink. No alcohol.
Tactical Toolbox is in.
Yeah.
Tactical Toolbox. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry,
I was just saying. Somebody offered me a cigar, even, and I didn't decline that as well.
Do you smoke cigars?
No, I never smoked a cigar.
Oh, okay. So that's the event we went to at Barnauls. We're going to talk about all that here in a second. Did you say, I think Babyface said Tactical Toolbox is in here as well. Shout out to the Tactical Toolbox Meister.
Oh, T-minus 30 seconds for some Harbor of Safety.
Oh, Safety Harbor is about to come on. So shout out to everyone there. If I missed anyone, let me know. Let me know, and I'll shout you out. I see Survivor Gluke says, so how about our new NRA Commander-in-Chief, Ollie North? I think that's an interesting place to start the convo. Gentlemen, do you have some things?
No idea what you're talking about.
So the new president of the NRA, so if you remember, I was just talking about Barnauls. So Pete Barnauls was the president of the NRA. From what I hear, Pete decided not to pursue that again, which I think is probably not a bad idea. And he stepped aside. And so now Ollie North is the president of the NRA.
Wait, so Pete Brownell was the previous president?
Yes, he was.
Good.
Yeah. Since last year. Huh?
How do you guys feel about Oliver North? Is he pro freedom? Is he pretty good? What do we think?
What do you think? I'm gonna let Mike go on this one first before I give my opinion. What do you think, Mike?
I would have to say Ollie North. I think he goes towards guns.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? And but you also got to remember that scandal that he was back in like the 80s.
Yeah, he was selling guns.
Yeah, so that's why I say he's more
Illegally?
likely pro guns behind that.
Yeah. Do you remember Iran-Contra, or are you just too young to have ever heard of Iran?
Familiar.
Really? Oh wow.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Wow. Look up Iran-Contra scandal. Basically, Oliver North was selling lots of stuff, including drugs. I guess we lost Babyface there.
Doesn't sound familiar.
I don't know what happened to him here.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Look up Iran-Contra scandal. Basically, Oliver North was selling.
Oh gosh.
You got an echo, Walter.
You turn your ass off then. Okay.
Iran-Contra.
Yeah. So Walter's coming in as we're talking about Iran-Contra. You're out of here.
What about Iran-Contra?
Huh?
What about
it?
it?
Awesome. Okay. See you, Gabe. Okay, these guys are out of here now. See you guys tomorrow. We were just talking about Iran-Contra, Walter. Apparently, Babyface never heard of such a thing.
Let me tell you about Ollie North. Ollie North was also in Vietnam, and he also partook in a lot of the black. He worked for Mac VSOG, and they did a lot of the black operations. And we're not talking about black people. We're talking about black
black ops
operations against the North Vietnamese and
special ops, covert missions.
Special ops stuff. Look, I got hired help in here tonight too.
Who's in there sweeping?
Yeah, my hired help.
Since when did you get someone? Hold on, what the hell is going on? Oh my lord! Don't tell me you hired Tivan because
he got a T-shirt on and everything.
Safe Harbor Firearms is about to burn down.
Yeah, check that out. His truck almost had a flame out going down the interstate.
Oh, we had a bad day today, Hank. All right, wife's driving. Quick story short. Wife's driving. She hears some little grinding noise. Just keep going. It'll be all right. She goes, no, it's getting louder. It's getting louder. So she pulls over, and then the grinding stops, and I open the door up, and there's literally 30 gallons of diesel fuel running under my truck and down the exit ramp.
Wow. So wait, were you driving your rig?
No, I was in my pickup.
Oh, okay.
So the band that held the fuel tank on busted, and the bottom of the tank was dragging on the highway for about 150 foot. So
what?
Got it towed, and I got a rental car, and then we went over to Walter's shop and said, "Hey, what's up?"
So you broke down just in time.
Yes.
Yeah, just in
time to go. Just in time to go to Hooters. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you?
Hey, what's up, Babyface? How you doing, there, Mike?
Hey, I'm good, man. How's it going for you outside of the truck?
Oh, I doubt they even looked at it. They just backed the truck up in a little hole and then offloaded it off the rollback, and we just got a rental car and left, dude.
Oh man!
Walter and said, "Are you still at the shop? I want to come over." So I got some awesome video coming up, so make sure you check that out. We're gonna post it over on Hank's Facebook page, and we'll put it over on Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded and my channel.
I let him do something today I've nobody else do in the shop ever.
Number one, dude.
I don't want to hear this.
Wait a minute. Let me show the proof.
I'm getting very jealous right now.
Oh, he's got busted up 50 caliber projectiles. I
got proof.
Stole it out of the bottom of the.
Out of the test firing, out of the bullet trap. I let him test fire. I let him use the bullet trap, but I've never let anybody do so with a 50 cal. It is so.
Yeah,
really. Man, you know what? And I'm just mad I never called dibs on that because
I did call dibs on a beautiful weapon today. What kind was it? I didn't.
Oh,
the price was too right. I just gave him $250 for it.
It was a black CZ Scorpion.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Slightly used.
Do you really want to see that truck of yours get blown up? Man, keep your hands off my Scorpion.
I'm in trouble.
You know what's good for you.
You got a photograph. That's right. He sent you that.
Yeah, he sent me photographs.
Yeah, I was like,
that's waiting for this. Look at this, by the way, guys. This is something that came from the NRA show right here, and this is gonna go into the Scorpion.
That's a binary. Oh, there he is.
Oh, you bastard!
I left my nub's fingerprints all over it, dude.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to get like special training for my Scorpion. We're going to have to give the Scorpion like a little doll and go, where did the bad man touch you? Where?
He's got your Scorpion has to go to the re-education camp. That's what.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It has to be de-Tivanized.
Maybe we can hire Oliver North to re-educate.
Oh boy.
Like,
it's doomed.
So, just for everybody watching, I'm letting you know Walter's office is spectacular. There is all kind of neat things here that I would love to put my mitts on.
Babyface has touched my office. So.
Yeah. Well, last time I was there, I just played with random things I found sitting around.
Yeah. He has a lot of stuff you can't.
Have you touched
here? What's this?
Have you touched the Luke Skywalker?
Yeah, the broken Han Solo rifle or pistol.
Yeah,
that's badass, right there.
Well,
yeah,
hey, I don't mean to be rude, guys. We
What?
gotta drive clear back down to our
Show.
place that we're staying down there. I got about an hour drive or so. I appreciate y'all letting me come on, say hello to everybody. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're new. Hit the thumbs up, retweet to all your Facebook and your Twitter. Have them come over and join you in the conversation here in the chat and say hello to everybody. I'll be watching the podcast in the car. So,
all right. Thanks, Tivan. Are we seeing you out here tomorrow? Coming out?
2 o'clock.
Me too.
Okay, cool. All right. So you guys.
Me too.
And
Yes.
Will.
Okay.
Will's
No,
gonna
none of that Me Too stuff. None of that Me Too.
We could make some Me Too's. If you want. Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
There you go.
Yeah. Thanks, Tivan.
Be safe. I'm out here, guys. By the
All
way,
right, brother.
Peggy, she's the lady of the hour.
Oh, okay.
See, bud.
All right. See you, man.
Bye, everybody. I'll get Peggy back at the room.
Make sure to tell him to take off that Safety Harbor shirt.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, that's cool. Shout out to Tivan.
What a
You guys, if you guys aren't subscribed to the Tivan Show, just search YouTube, the Tivan Show, and he does a show here on our channel, on this channel, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded. What is it, like once a month?
I think he did it this last Saturday. I think.
Yeah. Yep. He did it. He did one last Saturday. So there you go. All right. So let's jump back in here. Someone says Walter got a haircut. That's the same haircut you got from last week, Walter, right?
Yeah. I didn't get it cut no shorter. No. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I got it. I went to a barber local. Usually we have somebody come to, like, Hank has a personal barber. We have somebody that's been cutting our hair for a long time, but she wasn't available. So I went to somebody else and I said, cut it short. And he cut it short. So
yeah. My barber is actually going to be in the shop tomorrow.
Oh,
he's going to be in this shop, in our shop or studio, whatever you want to call it. So he'll be here tomorrow doing haircuts. All right. So we were talking about Oliver North, and I think Babyface never heard of Oliver North. Mike, you know who Oliver North is, right?
Yeah. Do a little Babyface just for you like to research stuff. Just check out Mac V SOG in Vietnam and type in black black operations and stuff. They did the stuff where the good guys look like they got killed, but they were killed by the good guys. Those kind of things.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of the dirty work sort of thing. That's black. That's the black stuff in Vietnam.
So I think, Mike, you said that you think it's a good thing that
yeah, I think it's a good thing that Ollie North actually took over as president. But I've always said, like, during his political career, when he took I think he was the fall guy for all that arms deal stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think the NRA is about to benefit with Ollie North being president.
I like him. I like him.
Yeah, I mean, I never met him, but off of his record, his history, I think he's going to do a great job.
Yeah.
When he was working with Fox News, he was over when we were really hot and heavy in Iraq. He seemed like he was over there pretty regularly with the troops and stuff reporting. So, you know, he's definitely pro U.S. That's what. You know.
Yeah. So we'll see. Like, here's my thing that I think about it. You know, now I guess everyone's spoken on it and what they think about it, except maybe Babyface, who's reading.
I am.
can tell. He's reading up on Oliver North right now. You know, I think Oliver North is cool. I don't have any problems with him. What I'm concerned with the NRA is like how much of a like, is that a real position over there at the NRA? How much actual power does that position hold? And is he going to be able to impose any kind of change on the NRA? Because there's certain things I think they need to get away from and stop doing.
I've never understood how that works, how those positions work, because I feel like Pete Brownell last year, we never heard a word from him, but we were constantly hearing from their chief lawyer and Wayne LaPierre, which none of us really agree with.
Yeah,
so I don't know how that position stands.
I think it's just
a figurehead.
I think it's a very much a figurehead position that you don't really have that much power and control over what goes on. Wayne LaPierre is a lot like Vladimir Putin.
How do you get rid of him?
I don't think we can. I think
there has to be a coup.
Yeah, there has to
be an uprising that's unified or solidified uprising.
None of them want that, though. I mean,
the old timers won't do it.
No, none of them will.
It's very, very difficult to do. There's the way they have the whole thing structured is incredibly difficult. You know, we've had this conversation with Mac from Military Arms channel before, and if you guys go back to that, you'll see what he was saying there. It's a very difficult thing to do at the NRA, and yeah, you know, you've kind of got like a lot of FUDs running the NRA and in control of the NRA. They don't exactly see it the way that we do.
I just had a bad thought.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we're going up against. So I'd like to see, like, you know, is Ollie North one of those FUDs, or is he going to try to change things? Does he have the power to do that? I think the big part of this story, the very interesting thing, is that Pete Brownell didn't do it again, and that might say more. He's not actually saying anything, and that should say a lot to you.
He's distancing himself.
Well, how old is Pete Brownell?
I don't know. He looks to me like he's in his
my age.
Yeah, he's probably in his 40s or something like that. Not, you know, he's a middle-aged man.
Yeah.
You know, I think right now, so I don't want to put words in his mouth. I didn't talk to him about it. As a matter of fact, at this NRA show, I didn't even see him.
He probably wasn't there.
I did hang out with the Brownells guys. I think he was there because KD had a photo with him that I saw. But the whole thing here is that, you know, and some of this is political, right? So you have to, probably there's certain things you don't want to say. And a lot of times when there are people who are being quiet about things, that should tell you a lot. You should read a lot into that when people are quiet about things, because
what if all of a sudden Trump stopped tweeting? What would you think?
I think some shit is about to get blown up.
They've shut down all the communications because they don't want nothing to get
Yeah. So here's the thing. Lola put a note on the board. She says that people want to know or for us to explain what happened with Oliver North, because there are some people here, I guess, who are listening who are not aware of what went down there. So there was this whole Iran-Contra thing, right, Walter?
Yes.
And you were like a lot older, probably by 120 years than me.
25.
When I lived through it. And you could correct my understanding of it. There were basically Congress, I think, said that we couldn't do anything.
Contras. At that time, the Democrats were running the show. So they said they liked Noriega and all his communist buddies in Nicaragua. So then, and we were fighting those guys and the Russians, because the Russians, Noriega was just a puppet for the Russians. So the Congress said no money for the rebels fighting.
Yeah.
So what Ollie did was they kind of went around it and created some money through backdoor ways.
Yeah. So it's kind of like what you see in the movies. They literally sold drugs and guns and stuff like that to get the money.
Right. And then they got caught.
Yeah, and they got caught doing that. Yeah.
Hank, Nestor Barrios is asking if you have ever considered demonetizing the NRA how Mac was planning on. I don't know exactly what that means, but he asked me to ask you.
Okay, so I think what Mac was calling for was for organizations to stop funding the NRA.
Not Noriega. I'm sorry. I'm getting corrected by Nestor. It was the Sandinista guy was Daniel Ortega, who's still in charge in Nicaragua. I'm sorry, I stand corrected.
Yeah,
Daniel Ortega, and they're still having lots of problems in Nicaragua. Sorry for interrupting you guys, but they're not reporting it in the news here. But there's been riots and stuff in Nicaragua because they want to cut back on the social programs, I guess, because they can't afford it, and the people are rioting, and the problems working in Central America right now. Which if Central America goes nuts, you think you're going to need a wall? You're going to need 100-foot wall to keep them out. So
yeah,
that's all.
And that's what
with Gatling guns on top. By the way, with miniguns on top.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. You know what? That whole situation. So let's just like wrap up that situation a little bit. I think that became a huge thing. Ollie North is the one, like Mike was saying, that had to be the fall guy for that. And this happens all the time. Like, the reason why I'm not necessarily mad at what happened there is that it happens all the time that you have to go around these things that are going on. And it's more than one person, but one person has to go up there. And that was back in the good old days. I remember that, seeing Ollie North. He had all these he had all these medals on his chest and all that kind of stuff. And he was up there taking a beating.
Yep.
For what went down. He was the Reagan. One guy.
He took it for Reagan. Yeah. He did his part. He was a good soldier. So. Right.
Absolutely. Wait, I see Tivan still in there. What's going on? The Tivan show is still in there behind
there
you.
He is.
Kick him out.
So I would give you a thumbs up.
Oh.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Man, I think you need to call out your dog, man. Sick him.
Get him.
Yeah, get him out of there. It's a good thing he's not there to tell us about Nicaragua, because his pronunciation of it is not.
We don't need to open that can of worms up again.
It's not politically correct. I was like, please don't let. I hope Tivan's not coming back in to tell us how to pronounce it.
Nicaragua. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got it done pretty good. But
yeah.
So yeah, man, I think that whole situation, Ollie North took that and became a hero to a lot of people because he just took all the blame.
All right.
Yeah.
Walter, I got a question for you. I'm switching topics real quick.
Okay.
What's going on with the Tailhook Mod 3?
Oh, the AR based one?
It looks really similar to what somebody else I know makes.
No, I've talked to him about that. He's right now he says he's so busy he can't get to it.
Because there's pictures on Truth About Guns from NRA.
Right. No, that's what we were going to do. We were going to make where we meld my front end to his back end. That sounds weird. And and
that's what she said.
Is that prison lingo? That's some crazy stuff, right?
But after you know how that is. Like, say, like, you're going to take a Ford and a Chevy and make it into one. Could you imagine the legal issues you might run into? Yeah. Well, my fear was not physically doing it. It's the legal part. I don't like the paperwork part if I can avoid it at all cost. And so that would require a lot of talking and negotiating and figuring out who's going to get what and who's going to do what.
So it's still in the works, though.
It could still happen. But we just quickly made the adapter and it works great. And
I think the adapter is super cool.
And for us, it was faster, and he doesn't care. He's still selling tail hooks.
Yeah.
So he's seen my HK stuff and he's seen my CZ stuff and he likes it all. So
cool.
He had my CZ tail hook in his booth at NRA, by the way. So that's what I heard. So yeah, it's cool. Eventually he'll probably do it and we'll still do our thing. Who knows what'll happen? I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I think that it's like all the amount of lawyers that you would have to get.
Yeah, just the paperwork part, figuring out how are you going to figure it out, to me it's not productive. I mean, it could be productive, but it's it just, that stuff is aggravating to me. It just, you know, I like making stuff, not making papers. And forms and paying. Anybody's, I mean, we got a patent thing that's getting ready to be approved for some other stuff, and it costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, and every time I talk to my patent guy, and he's a good patent guy, it costs money.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, $100 an hour or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. It's expensive, but yeah, next thing you know,
it's really pricey.
Yeah, but that's the way it is. You know, what
Yeah.
you can try to do it yourself, and you won't get probably the right what you really need. So
yeah. So let's try to get back over to this question that someone asked here. What
the thing about Mac?
Well, yeah, I think someone was asking about Mac and the defunding, you know, the whole thing with the NRA.
How do you defund?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know what he
How do you, as we all know, you can't, and none of these organizations can operate without money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah.
Do you take out that CEO part? That I don't know. I don't understand.
I think what Mac was talking about is that there's companies that write big checks to NRA, firearms manufacturers, and he was saying that, look, you know what? If they don't really get behind the Second Amendment in a positive way, because I think it's very true that a lot of these laws that we're seeing that are going into effect around the country, and that are proposed even by the president who came and spoke there at the NRA, it's because the NRA said, hey, you can go ahead and do this, right? They gave them license to do these things and go after these things, kind of like as a sacrificial lamb or as a sacrifice that, hey, if you go after bump stocks or something, you know, even if they create a law that says bump stocks are banned, it won't hurt the things that I'm talking about the NRA, not me, that they care about. So they said that they don't give a crap about machine guns. They believe machine guns should be illegal and all that kind of stuff. And they open up the door to all that. And that's why there's lots of people that are upset with them. And what Mac was looking for was for them to take a financial hit that would make them realize, like, wait a second, you know, maybe we should stop all this rhetoric that's allowing all these Republicans around the country, including the president, to bring in anti-gun legislation like this. I think the problem is that a lot of these companies want that kind of stuff too. They don't really care. I think that's the issue there. I'm not saying all the companies, but there are a lot of companies out there that agree with them. What makes you think there's not FUDs that own these companies?
Oh, I think there are.
Yeah.
For
yeah.
Sure.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. So
it's a lot easier just to go with the flow than to make a stand.
So I'll let you finish on this, and then I'll ask my question, because it's way off topic.
Well, and what I was going to say is that what's happening, the problem with it is slowly things are eroding. The laws, they're not just going after bump stocks around the country. It's more than that. And slowly our freedoms are eroding and getting worse and worse and worse. And I mean, you know, there's lots of things that we want for different reasons that may not technically be legal in the near future. So, you know, those are the kinds of things that we stand to lose here. And I think that's why those guys are pushing back against it. And that's what that whole thing was about. And I think part of that, like I said to people out there who don't realize that, is why you see certain people from certain companies don't want to do whatever they're doing. That opens the door to Ollie North to come in there. You know, maybe the NRA thinks, ooh, that's great, we'll put up Ollie North, everyone will get behind it. And
but did you think about this? You know, Ollie North has direct connection with a lot of politicians, the lawmakers and everything. So that could be the better benefit for him to hold that position as well.
Yeah, but and the question that I'm asking about it is what makes us think that Ollie North is going to use that political power that he has for the kinds of things that we're interested in. You know, I don't know. He may be a hero. He might have taken the fall. He might have done all those good things. He might have even sold guns and drugs and stuff like that to, you know, to further the cause. What makes us think that he's going to go out there and go, yeah, I'm going to be pure Second Amendment, no infringements whatsoever, you know, not 1 inch, not we have to see that, but I highly doubt it. And even if he wanted to do that, if there was some power in that job and some ability to affect what was going on at the NRA, I think other people would have stayed in that job. I think ultimately the NRA is probably run by a few people in there, you know.
Well,
and that's just the way that it's going to be.
Right.
If somebody said to me, "Hey, Walt, you want to be the president of NRA?" I'd be like,
Why bother?
I own a multi-million-dollar company. Do I want to get myself attached to them like that? And when the stuff gets weird, like Yeti weird, nah, maybe not. I think I'll just keep being the good guy I am and let the NRA have its way. That's, you know.
Yeah, I think we need other organizations out there, not just the NRA. So I went to the show. You went to the show, Mike.
Yes.
I think it's not a bad idea for people to, like, for me, I went there because there's lots of people there that do support what I do. It's a cool place to link up with folks like yourself, Mike. That's the first time that we actually met in person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's lots of other people that support what I do. Probably some people who are in this chat right now that support us, and they were able to come out there and we can all link up and talk to each other.
I was jealous. I admit it. I was jealous.
People were asking about you, Walter.
After I'm seeing you, you know, hanging out and talking, and I'm like, man, I should have went just to hang out. You know?
Mike, am I lying?
No, actually, 4 people walked up to me and asked, where was Walter at? Literally. I mean, I'm not even lying. Like, they asked for my picture. I gave a few autographs, and then next thing you know, the question was, where's Hank at? And I was like, Hank's around here somewhere. I just seen him like 20 minutes ago. And then it was, where's Walter? I think he has something to do at the shop. I'm not really certain.
Well, okay, where's NRA next year?
Where is it, Mike? In Indiana?
I don't know about next year, but I know the next one is, I think there's a convention going on in Richmond, Virginia. That's in September.
Oh, yeah. I think the show itself is, I think the next, yeah, probably. I think the next show is in Indiana next year.
I got a book. I got a Indy. So I think it is. Yeah, I think.
All right, when are we booking our rooms, man? When are we booking
Indianapolis?
Yeah, you probably want to start now.
Oh, Indy. How close is that to Indianapolis 500?
Pretty close.
Oh,
yeah.
Freaking.
I don't think they're gonna schedule it when the race is going.
No. Oh, you mean time wait for the race? Yeah, I got it. Weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be off season when it happens, but I'm not
that's right.
sure.
That's Memorial Day, isn't it? Wait, hang on. I got my things confused. But anyways,
that place would be too crowded then.
Yeah, probably so. I need to book a room now.
Yeah, and we've been to Indiana before for the NRA. It's really a nice place.
Oh, I'm not driving, by the way, either, Hank Strange.
Yeah, well,
that.
Yeah. Nobody's telling you to drive. You don't have to.
I'm driving that big jet airplane. Woo.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Buy one, and then you could drive us all.
I got to get that HK stock out. You never know; it might happen.
Yeah. So I got the same thing from a lot of people. Everyone that I spoke to asked me, "Where's Walter?"
I was feeling it actually. I was thinking, man, I could be hanging out.
Yeah, you could have been there. Could have been there
next time.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's let me see. I don't know if I think that pretty much covered that. Do you want to? What did you get up to at the show? What did you get up to at the show, Mike?
Harry's Holster says the indie rooms are all sold out.
Oh, they are?
Gosh darn it!
They sell out that quickly?
That's what
I believe it.
I got my. We should just do a what's it called? Airbnb or something like that. We don't have to get a hotel.
That's what I think a lot of people
rent a house, man. That's what we ought to do. We ought to get a party house.
Yeah.
Party house?
all of us cool guys should have a house.
Back in college?
I think that would be cool.
Oh yeah, man. That's a video.
A mansion. Get a nice mansion.
We need to get a big
Marley's in. Marley says yes to the party house.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Keg of beer and all that stuff. Oh,
yeah. Have a keg of beer in the pool.
Yes.
Party Marley house. Going?
Marley says yeah, she's in.
She's in. All right.
She's in for the party house.
She's in for the party house.
Wow.
See how easy that was?
That's all you got to do to get her on board.
I know how to roll, man. I'll tell you what. I know how to roll. You don't have to party. You can watch everybody else get drunk and puke. You know?
Yeah. So SoCal Gunner wants to know if I went to the Zenith booth and saw the Safety Harbor.
It wasn't there.
Yeah. Walter said it wasn't there, so I didn't bother.
Yeah. It got to them too late. They have them now at Zenith, and they're very excited about it. They're going to be testing them coming up here probably next week. So yeah, but that's my fault. Our fault. We didn't get it to them in time. So
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well. But anyways, it's coming. It's coming.
So
we gotta do one more thing on the HK thing. We gotta do a little more messing with things and looking at making sure it fits right and everything is cool before we have 100 pieces sitting waiting to go. So
yeah,
those 100 pieces probably last 5 minutes, but anyways.
Right. William Hoffman wants to know exactly when is NRA 2019. Mike Bryant says hashtag Walter Toga. And John Dieter says you could all stay at Mac's place. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Elo says we need to get Walter a mohawk and we can get rid of Hank.
No way.
I got two things.
You can never get rid of Hank. Come
First of all, Walter, can you show us that haircut of yours again?
It's the 26th through the 28th April 2019.
Yeah.
Where?
Rewind to the part where Walter was showing us his haircut, and you'll see my number one answer.
Maybe a mohawk on my back.
Are you that? I don't think you're that hairy. So,
well,
yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, come on now. We can just get what? Why we got to get rid of Hank Strange?
No, why you get rid of? What are you doing with?
Damn, Philo.
The chemical, you mess up the whole.
I guess no love. The
chemistry. Yeah, the chemistry.
Yeah. This is like ebony and ivory over here. Yeah.
Wait a. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Mike, what did you do at the show? Let's talk a little bit about the NRA show. Mike? What were you up to? What did you do?
Man, I was out there just doing a little bit of networking. Ran into a few people. Had some great conversations. Honestly, like I said, the best conversation I had out there the whole weekend was with Lola. And of course, we was talking about lemon squeezy and them being out there in California.
Oh, okay.
But outside of that, following around with Kevin, and helping him with NOC products as well. This guy gave out a ton of hats.
Oh yeah, I saw him. He was selling some hats.
Man, did you get one?
No, I didn't actually.
Of course not.
Which I'm not surprised or anything, but no, I didn't.
He literally opened up the backpack and a hat fell out, and I was like, "What in the world?" I looked in there; it was just hats galore, man.
Okay.
That's his new name then. Hats galore.
Yeah,
like pussy galore. It's hats galore.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, but he was giving them out though, and I was like, okay. But one thing he was doing was he was asking trivia questions, and I know like about 3 or 4 of the trivia questions were related to the show, the Who Moved My Freedom podcast show.
Nice.
Oh, cool. Very nice. Very nice. Thanks for that. John Gillian says, I went to the gun show Sunday and I was rocking a Hank Strange shirt. Pull the trigger in case of emergency. People love it. So awesome. Thanks. And if you want to get that shirt, you can get it from Forge from Freedom. That's where the Hank Strange collection is. Check out this one I'm wearing. This is Bigger is Better. There you go.
But you ain't got the bigger on it.
Bigger. Yeah, I know the 50 is in there. That's a whole other t-shirt, man.
Yeah, it is. Yes, sir.
We got to make the t-shirt. We'll get a caricature of Walter and he'll be holding a 50 and he's going.
The biggest is the bestest.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one. There you go. So what was the cool stuff you saw out there? And then you Walter, Babyface, if you guys, I'm sure you guys were following on social media. So I don't know if you saw anything really cool that you maybe want to know from Mike and myself since we were actually there.
I did see a couple gun chicks you guys were talking to.
That's okay.
That's some cool stuff.
Okay, which gun chicks did you see that we were talking to?
Now you're gonna quiz me on names and stuff, man.
Oh, you don't think names.
I can't remember names.
Yeah. Walter's like, I only remember booties.
Boobies. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not familiar.
American Gun Chick was there.
Yeah. She was there and she was rocking it. Yeah. She.
Yeah, we went to have barbecue. Actually, all of us.
Well, was Rod Mills been able to contain himself when he got close to American Gun Chick?
No, absolutely not.
I said
he couldn't even talk straight.
No, he posts on Facebook a picture, a selfie with him and American Gun Chick, and I said, "Dreams do come true."
Yeah, Yeah, then he met Ava from Gun Funny. Remember Ava from Gun Funny was on?
Yeah.
And we were hanging out in the ATI
Oh, that's one of
booth.
the girls I saw you with. Yeah, she's cute too. Yeah.
Yeah, she came over when I guess she was just wandering by, and she came over when we were in the ATI booth.
Yep.
And Rod Mills was like a little puppy. Yeah, so there you go. Not to mention, you know, as we were saying earlier, he got torn down when we went to the Barnauls Cigars and Guns.
He got a little liquored up.
Yeah. Oh, the next day he came in there late with shades on. He was walking around with shades on. You know, he was hungover. I was like, well, man, what the hell happened to you? He partook in everything. See, I don't drink that much. So, and I was driving, so I didn't drink anything. And I don't smoke cigars, but I got a really good, some good education on cigars and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a really nice shop. The Industrial Cigar Company in Dallas was actually a pretty badass place.
Do they roll them there?
No, they don't, but they do have some exclusive cigars and stuff like that. It's family owned. Really cool story. Lola shot that, and I have that on my phone somewhere. She shot some video. I'll try to get that up as soon as I possibly can because it was some good stuff. So, and whoever out there, whoever's into cigars, let me know. I don't know if I don't think Mike, you're not into cigars either, right?
I'm not into cigars, but I was in there when you was videotaping that, and but the only reason why I stayed in there because it was a distinct smell, but it was actually like catching. It wasn't like anything to turn you away. It was like, man, this really smells not bad, but not good. But it's like that sweet medium.
Cigars have a really nice smell to them. Same with pipes. I feel like whenever you're around pipe smoke, it always smells really good.
Yeah. Pipe smoke, I know, smells good. But listen, the way that the whole filtration system and all that they have going on in that place is pretty badass.
I was gonna say, is it like better than your house or something?
Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. I think the guys told me that when they set it up, you can basically set off a stink bomb in there, and they will have that smell gone in 3 minutes.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, from the system that they have set up there. So we'll get that out. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who's into cigars and all that stuff.
I like a good cigar once an occasion, but I don't smoke a cigar.
Hey Hank, did you happen to catch what was the most expensive cigar they had in there?
Yes, I did, but it's on video, so I can't remember. They did have some. They had some very rare and expensive cigars.
Yeah, now I know I was looking at one box. Now it was like I think one of them by itself was like $25, and the box was like $200 or something crazy.
Oh yeah, okay,
crazy expensive.
Yeah, but I was in the cheap section. You was in the more expensive section.
Oh yeah.
I was.
The door he was standing in had a lock on it. So
that's the really expensive one.
Yeah, it was it was a safe. It was a big safe. Yeah,
that's
it was a
humidor.
Big safe. No, in that safe there were some cigars that I was looking at. I thought I took pictures. They were like $80 each.
That is expensive.
Yeah,
that is for one smoke that's going to last you like 25 to 30 minutes.
Yeah,
maybe one day I'll have that kind of money where I'm just like, no,
that better come with a striptease. So okay, so that was cool. So you know, to Lola and I, we drove, so that was awesome. Actually, yeah, we drove. It was a lot of hours. I think it was like 14 hours.
I heard the storm was bad. You guys ran into some weather.
It was a little. Yeah, without stopping. Okay, how can you don't count stopping for gas, Lola? That's like 5 minutes to get gas. It's not that bad.
Pee fast, Lola. Pee.
Yeah. The one thing I would tell you, like with the car, is that you know,
how does it handle in
the car handled magnificently. It's amazing. In the weather, it was great. We didn't really hit a lot of storms. I think we hit like some rain right when we got into Dallas.
Yeah.
So what is this picture that Mike is throwing up?
Yeah, that's the video where you were recording.
This is the face Mike was making.
It smells awesome in there to me.
Not from the look on your face right there.
That's the safe that where Hank was recording the video.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah. So the car, I think the car handled great. It handles great in the weather and all that kind of stuff. I had zero problems with the car. The only thing is, whenever we pulled over to take a nap, you cannot actually recline in there.
Oh no, there's no place to go.
Yeah. So, you know, you just pretty much got to like pass out.
Well, you know, let me tell you a little secret, Hank. Most people that have a car like that don't sleep in it.
No,
Hello?
you should. Yeah,
It's
it's not my. I would have stopped at a hotel. Lola's the one with the time constraints.
Oh, okay.
You know, I mean, I would have stopped, but Lola had like only a certain amount of days
I mean,
off.
you didn't have your support team behind you in the RV?
No support team, not at all. So no, I think that I thought the car was awesome. You know, when we got there was a lot of road grime and stuff like that on it.
Dirty. Yeah.
Yeah, it was dirty. So I have some
You
videos.
went to the local Audi dealership when they cleaned
That's
it.
exactly what you should have done.
I would have pulled in and say, "Clean this for me, James."
Yep.
Please.
They weren't open. They weren't open at that time when we got up there. But
Open the doors now.
I went to a car wash in the hood. I'm gonna put up that video
Oh,
somewhere.
you went to the hood to get your car washed?
Yeah, I went to a car wash in the hood, like a self car wash,
Oh, okay.
and I used one of those self car washes.
How did that go?
It was
Did
fine.
anybody like come look it or?
No, it was fine. It wasn't, you know. I mean, because I showed the place to Coleon Noir, and he was like, "That's kind of like the hood, but you know." But nothing happened when we were over there, so it was fine.
I'm sure you had your little friend with you too. So
yeah, absolutely. I did see Lola running all of a sudden while we were over there. I was like, "What the hell is going on?" But she was running to take pictures of something. So, and I was like, "Damn, woman, don't run like that. You're scaring me."
He's abandoned you.
Yeah, I was like, "What the hell? Why is she running?" You know, and yes, I totally believe that something will go down. Lola will just leave me.
Oh no.
You know, she will just leave me and then call the life insurance company. You know, immediately after that. So,
Hey, I got a question for you.
So Richard Hughes wants to know: you did not use their brush to wash the car? Question mark.
Because that brush probably has grime. Ooh.
That has the dirt from some lowly Chrysler on it.
Yeah. Oh my God. You can't rub that on your car.
No,
I don't care. I don't care about such things. I'm not worried about that.
It's got dirt from a Fiat on it. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? There was a lot of road grime on there, so I did actually use the brush. So there you go.
Okay.
I know that's like a faux pas.
Now you'll have to have it hand washed.
Yeah, I have to have it clay barred, but
Wax on, wax off.
The roads in. By the way, let me just say this, and we could find out from Michael. One thing I'll tell you about Dallas was cool. I like Dallas itself. The show and everything was cool, but the freaking roads and driving in Dallas, horrible.
They're bad, huh?
Yeah, the roads are all broken up. No one's GPS works over there. Okay. Someone was telling us that because the president was there, the Secret Service deliberately messed up the GPSs. I don't think so.
Oh, really?
No.
What?
Lots of roads were closed off. They closed the Secret Service did close off roads and stuff like that. But even the day after and the day after that, when the president was not there anymore, it was still crazy. Even when we took Lyft and Uber or whatever you want to call it, the people who live there did not know where the hell they were going. We talked to lots of people over there like, oh, you can't go anywhere here. You got to constantly go around in circles to get somewhere. The driving over there was that bad.
You know, Dallas is huge anyway.
Yeah, it's laid there. That's a lot of space. So they spread
it. No, there's lots of cities, but I'm talking like Dallas itself in the city. Yeah, outside of the city wasn't really so bad, but in the city, the roads are terrible. Roads are closed off. There's construction going on. It's not that it's a lot of traffic. It's just the roads are horrible, and your GPS can't get you anywhere. And even people who know where they're going, every Lyft that we took, because I don't use Uber, every Lyft. The people got lost.
Well, I don't get it.
I'm just telling you.
Well, okay.
Yeah. We were going, Lola says to tell you guys on Cinco de Mayo, for some crazy ass reason, I decided that on Cinco de Mayo, Mike and the other guys went somewhere else. I decided it was Cinco de Mayo. I'm going to go have Tex-Mex because I'm in Texas.
You actually did it?
Yeah. Not a good idea, by the way. Never go on Cinco de Mayo in Texas and try to go to a Mexican restaurant. You will fail.
I thought you were just joking when you said that.
We took a Uber or a Lyft. We took a Lyft. It got lost. Okay. We went to one place. The wait was 2.5 hours.
What?
Yes.
Oh,
For
well,
Mexican food?
I don't wait nowhere. I don't care
Listen,
if it's
the police were outside of this restaurant.
I don't care what day it is. I don't wait no.
There were
places.
2 policemen outside of this restaurant directing traffic.
That's insanity.
That's how crazy it was. And then Lola, we went in because Lola was like, I don't want to go to this place. I was like, no, woman, it's not going to be that bad. We went in there. It was 2.5 hours. So she was like, yeah, I'm not waiting 2.5 hours.
I think it would have been Cinco de McDonald's. You know,
So we
or Cinco Wendy's. I wouldn't have had no damn.
You should have came to that seafood restaurant we went to. And,
yeah. Well, these guys.
I had alligator for the first time.
Oh,
I
alligator
was
was good.
Man, I didn't know it was alligator, and I was like, some form of chicken or fish. I couldn't even
Right?
distinguish what it was.
It's like a weird mix of chicken and fish, but
but it was delicious though.
Oh well.
You should have came
Inhale
with us.
Yeah.
We warned you about the Tex-Mex.
Yeah, I know. We walked like 10 minutes to another Mexican restaurant, which didn't look that bad outside. And then we went in there, and the wait for that one was 1 hour and 45 minutes.
good lord.
Yeah.
Kentucky Firearms Network just says go to Taco Bell next time.
We took another lift from there, and that lift got lost like 3-4 times.
What?
We were like, forget it, just take us to like a barbecue place. The guy got lost trying to. I'm just telling you, that's how bad it was. Like,
Not possible.
Did you like that barbecue place we went to?
the place that we went to was nice. The place the guy took us to that he said was so awesome was horrible.
Oh, wow.
So to be in Texas and have horrible barbecue.
That's hard. You had to try for that.
Yeah, it was disappointing. And so then we just went back to the hotel in shame. On Cinco de, that was Cinco de Mayo. That's pretty much how that went down for me.
And you weren't even drunk or nothing either. So
no, it was just really, 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 really bad. You know, so never again in Texas. I don't even want to be in Texas on Cinco de Mayo. Damn it.
No, I'm whenever they have events like that, that's where you want to be. You just got to know where to go, you know. But I didn't even know it was Cinco de Mayo until we was at it was like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and Lucretia, she was the one that was like, "Happy Cinco de Mayo," and I was like, "Is it Cinco de Mayo?" And everybody was like, "Yeah, yeah. Where you been? Like walking around all day?"
Yeah. We went. The guy that took us to the barbecue place. We drove past several other Tex-Mex restaurants, and they were all packed.
I don't get it.
There were accidents outside. There was one guy with a Mercedes smashed to bits. That just happened.
Over Tex-Mex?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Don't try to go in Texas on Cinco de Mayo if you never learned anything from the Hank String situation. Don't try to go in Texas to on Cinco de Mayo to a Tex-Mex.
That's like going out to eat on Mother's Day. That is a no-no.
Worst idea. By the way, it's coming up on Sunday.
Yeah, you know what? Stay home and have a frozen pizza with your mama. Take her out. Take her out the following Wednesday or something. You know
what we do is you go out a couple days early, you get a nice couple pieces of meat, you start the smoker up Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Have some barbecue, and then you don't have to go out.
No.
Yeah. So that was horrible. But the show itself, I think, was pretty cool. We spent a lot of time hanging out with the guys at the ATI booth. And lots of people were over there. Mike came by. There was a lot of folks hanging out there with us.
Mike sent me an email today.
Oh, he did?
No,
okay,
no.
Cool. That Mike.
Yeah, that Mike from ATI. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was cool hanging out with them. I didn't get to see that much. The last day, no, actually not the last day. We left Sunday. So Saturday, I did get to walk around the show. I saw a couple of things. Did you guys see anything at the NRA show from people that you thought, hey, this is going to be interesting? I want to see what's up with that. I
was looking for that the handgun that transforms, like you fold it up and put it in your pocket. Yeah, I was looking for that. Somebody actually had a picture of it, but
Hank, do we still have one of them?
No, I don't have one.
Oh, I thought they sent you one.
No, that one that I did the video on, that one belonged to Jesse James.
Oh, okay.
And then there was another one that I had for a moment that belonged to my friend Scott that used to work at Big Daddy Guns, but he has that, so I don't have it. The only time I ever shot it is the one that belonged to Jesse James. So I did see those guys at the show, but I don't think they had a booth.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they had a booth at the show, so that was cool. I found I found a couple of things. So there's this one company called Unique ARs, and they make handguards. Has anyone ever heard of them?
No.
Oh yeah, totally. As of like 3 hours ago,
Yeah.
because Hank showed it to me.
I think I remember seeing that booth, but I didn't stop by it.
Yeah, so Unique ARs make some badass handguards. So okay, Chris Chris says the CMMG Banshee was awesome.
Is that their
That's the new gun they're coming out with, right?
Yeah, I actually did not get over there. So here we go. So I don't know if you guys could see this handguard, but check that out. Look at this handguard right here.
those guys that do all the custom?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I
these
did
guys
see
do like custom. I'm gonna try to make this bigger so you guys look at the freaking detail
that. Mhm.
on that handguard. So that's what Unique AR. They make these just badass handguards. I'm gonna try to see if we can get one of those in here because they're really, really beautiful. So that's what pulled me into the booth because I saw those handguards. Then I found this thing that they just released. So you guys see what this is? This is a pistol grip.
Weird.
Okay. Yeah. So this is an AR pistol grip, Walter. We got you in here. We got Mike in here. So check it out. Now, the way that this pistol grip is set up, and I'm going to have to try to hold it so you guys can see. I'm going to turn it around.
Takes a shape.
So yeah, it takes the shape of your hand. So you squeeze on it, and it takes the shape of like whatever particular shape you want, and then you tighten it. I haven't taken it off of this thing. We'll put it on the gun, so you could tighten it down here, like I'm tightening it.
Personalize it.
Yeah. So I didn't do it all the way. Hold on, let me go all the way here so you guys could see how this the muscles. It's a good thing I ate my spinach. So basically, that's just a quick look at. So you can lock it into a shape that you want, and then you can.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, then you can loosen it. It's not. It's better when you actually put this on a gun because
show it loosening up so you can see it popping back out.
Yeah, so it's like that. You can make it into whatever shape you want, lock it, and then it loosens up and goes back to. So see that you can shape it to whatever you want it to be, and then it'll just loosen up like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was something weird and interesting that I found there.
Microtech, I see here that Microtech is coming out with 9mm suppressors.
Microtech, the knife makers?
Yeah, but they've already priced themselves out of the market, like way out of the market.
That's Microtech.
I know. I don't understand why you would jump into the suppressor industry this is a modular 9mm pistol can, and I think that was $12.50.
Whoa.
I know.
And Microtech is doing that?
Yeah. MSRP is $12.50. And it's just modified K baffles. It's not like it's anything that crazy. It's just a modified K baffle. So it's like, it's the only thing they're doing that it's like the rugged suppressor or the what's the other company? The Ghost M can, where the front part comes off and you can shorten it. That's what they're doing. So it's not like anything that special. It's a modified K baffle. It's not like a brand new design. And it's $1,250 MSRP. Like, you guys are pricing yourselves out of the market, which Microtech does that. Yeah.
By the way, Nico Sauer says that they carry Unique AR stuff at the gun shop that he works at. So
what's the coolest thing you left with from the show, Hank?
The coolest thing. Let me see. Actually, the coolest thing to me was I'm going to show it that I got my hands on. I don't own it or anything like that, but I got this from the guys at Franklin Armory.
That's cool.
So if you can see what this is the trigger pack off of a CZ Scorpion.
And we all know what it does.
And this is a prototype, by the way. So it's a prototype that they were like, okay, you could check this out because they haven't released these yet. But this goes in the CZ Scorpion, and it's binary, baby.
I guess I need to bring something with me tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, you got to bring that thing so we could drop it in here and we could do a video. And we could test it out and see how it runs, put some ammo through it and test it and all that. But this is something I think that's really cool. Lots of folks have probably been waiting for the binary to come out for the Scorpion.
Just need to bring the prices down. They're too damn expensive. Yeah. The rent is too damn high.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. But what's coming at us in the future, you'll be like, I remember the days when you used to be able to get those. Yeah, because these are probably, I say I can't wait until they get these out. Although We got lots
So
of
yeah,
crap coming
it's
at
just a
us
drop
about
in,
that.
right? It's like pinned. You just take the old one out and put that right in, and it's ready to go.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's one of the things with the Scorpion, right, Walter? You can, I mean, it's easy to change stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Well, this is the coolest thing that I left the show with.
What is that?
Is that a you
Flashlight?
got a dildo at the NRA
That's-
show?
It's got a nice.
Man, you are insulting my pride. So here we go.
What is it? We don't know what it is.
It was blurry.
You got to back it up a little bit from the camera.
Bam! How about that?
Okay.
I'll even do this one for you.
I'm blind. I'm blinded.
Yeah, so for a couple months now, I've been beating up Kevin to get me an Enforce light.
Nice.
But you know, Kevin's on a he gives everybody else a hug, but he runs for me when it's time.
Oh yeah. So what happened when you two guys get together? Was there hugs or was it?
Okay, so it went like this.
There was a fire. Fire got started.
So it went like this.
I saw that photo. You guys close to each other, but I didn't see no hugging going on.
Yeah. So the thing was, every time I would go in for a hug, he would either push somebody into me or he'll go running. So we actually ended up making a pact that said anytime we're at a gun event, hugs are off limits. But I was trying to catch him like after the show and everything when we hit the parking lot, but he just kept running from me, man. That was pretty fast. I think he played football. Yeah, but I actually ended up copping one of these Enforce flashlights.
I hate to tell you this, but you know, Kevin definitely gave me a hug at the show.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm back on Operation Hugs in Effect right now.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Tell us about this Enforce light.
Yeah, so actually it was like they had two different models for the hand light, because this one right here goes through the different functions, whereas it can be momentarily on or the strobe and the low feature. But the one that I want to get next will be the one for the rifle. And the one lastly I'm gonna get will be for the handgun. But that'll be probably like in the winter time. Because I never really trained with a light on the gun, but I'm not opposed to getting better with it.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
The new Enforce, we just got them into the shop, and I don't know the name of them, but they're the Enforce smaller pistol lights. Let me see if I can find the name. They're really, really nice. I actually just picked up a Surefire XC1, and the guys at the shop were like, no, get an Enforce. And in the new Enforce, if I was buying another one, I think I'd go for the Enforce over the Surefire.
Yeah, I only have that one Enforce that's on my.
Oh, and then the other one is what's that company you got a couple flashlights from? Oh, did I break up real bad?
Yeah, Olight.
Olight, yeah. Olight.
Yeah, they have some cool stuff.
They have a really neat one that it's got like the magnet bottom that recharges. You just put it on the charger and it recharges the flashlight.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's the APLC. That one's really, really cool.
Yeah, so here we go. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Some Mike Bryant said that he got a hug from KD. Someone wants to know how many lumens on that light, Mike.
700.
700. Does it have strobe?
I don't like strobe. I know there are people out there that do.
Yes,
yeah, it does.
Yeah. Let's see. And Tivan Show says he's a hugger with the ladies. Okay, that I believe. I believe that.
Now you know the reasons for the hug, Tivan, is because you know, KD actually ended up calling me like a chump or something on Instagram, or it was, I can't remember how the conversation started. So, you know, I'm not a violent person because I hung those up when I retired from the military. So now I give hugs.
Okay. Tango Hunter says he hates strobes, and Nesta Barrio says, "Is it ribbed for pleasure?"
Oh yeah.
Is it dual purpose? Is it dual purpose? So here's something. This has nothing to do with the show. I'll be happy to talk about the show, but I wanted to share this video with you because Babyface found this video. Right. So I'm gonna play this. And let's see if I could, let me see if I could put back on some audio here. Oh, actually, and this is when the video chooses to. So I want you guys to see this. I'm just going to play this Look at this. This is on my. I put this up on Instagram for anyone who's looking for this video. That is in the category of what the holy hell.
Those are blanks.
No, it's real.
Yeah, check this out. Check this
Gronk,
out.
I think the guy's name is Gronk. He's a Patriot, New England Patriot.
Oh, the football player? Yeah. Gronk.
Yeah, he. We did the math. It looks like he runs through like 600 or 700 rounds in 10 seconds.
Well, that's a lot of force.
Yeah. I think there's only one of those Dylan guns out there. Somebody chopped down a Dylan, so it's a shorter barrel, obviously.
Yeah. If you want to see it, you could check it out on my.
Yeah,
on
they chopped down a
Instagram.
Dylan and they made a backpack out of it. So the magazine is in the backpack and there's a battery pack, so it's man portable. But when you there's a video of another guy shooting it, and I don't remember who it is, but he only has like 50, 60 rounds and he pulls a trigger and it pushes him way back. So I imagine this guy is a monster of a man. I think he's like 6'8" or something like that.
It's a football player, right?
Yeah, he has to be a monster to be able
He's a big guy.
to handle that thing. But it is super cool.
Yeah, that is on my Instagram, Hank Strange. Instagram, Hank Strange. You guys could go check it out. It's a fun video. I can look at it over and over again. It's totally awesome. We have to have that. And what is that? Like a chop down minigun?
I think it's a Dylan M134. If it's not a Dylan, it's one of the similar miniguns. And it looks like they chopped the barrel down to shorter than like the standard. I don't know what the standard length is, but it looks like it's like half the size of a standard length barrel. And yeah, it's all backpack portable. The battery's included, and the magazine, the giant backpack mag. It's a neat monster. I would love to get a chance to shoot it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it was so freaking awesome, man. I could just watch that over and over again.
And the sound it makes, man.
Well, you gotta come to Knob Creek. You want to hear it?
Oh yeah.
Somebody needs to make that into a ringtone. Yeah, that was just lots of awesome. Walter, when are you getting one of those?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
Is that one of those sells for?
I gotta get a fun switch for the homemade Glock. That's what I gotta get.
Yeah,
I think so, man. I think so.
This thing is pretty cool. I like it. I like this.
Yeah. I say yes, do it.
You're happy with the 17?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. It runs. I mean, it doesn't like that heavy subsonic ammo that I have.
We have the same problem.
Yeah.
You have to lighten the spring on it.
Yeah, but everything else is working fine. You know.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get out and really just torture it. So yeah.
Yeah. So check this out. This message is from Richard Harper. He says, "Tell everyone today was election day in Indiana. If you wore a Make America Great Again hat or T-shirt, you had to turn your T-shirt inside out, and you had to take your hat back to the car to be allowed to vote."
They do that here too.
Why?
You can't wear political stuff to the polls.
Okay, so that's the norm. Is you can't wear political
garb to the polls.
Garb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
As long as that's carried out across everybody, then whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, one time I went to vote and I have this T-shirt that has a guy with like there's an American flag behind him and a microphone, and the guy was like, "What does that T-shirt mean?" I was like, what? What do you mean what it means? You know, and I guess he was trying to figure out if it meant something political, and I was like, it's a guy with a microphone with an American flag. Why is that a problem? But they didn't tell me anything. Obviously, I guess they've designated those particular things as political shirts. So
yeah,
yeah, they'll be quick to tell you to go home and change it, or go in the parking lot and just turn it inside out.
Yeah. So one thing I want to say about that video, I noticed when I posted it, and that video is like all over the internet. Babyface found that on Twitter, right?
Yeah, I think it was on Twitter.
I've seen it everywhere. Every time I look, I see that video.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Did you guys notice that the cameraman almost got shredded?
Yeah, he like walks up and the other guy's like, "Yo, there's more ammo. There's more ammo."
Damn. That cameraman was like walking into it. You would have just seen him being pureed. Like, yeah. So,
talk me through off topic again. Talk me through this Henry X series lever gun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's check this out.
It's a new lever gun by Henry. Hank said he saw him there, but
So
is it a shotgun and a pistol, or A rifle?
No. So hold on one second. So here, I'll put the link in there for you again, Walter, because I know you probably when you came on, the link wasn't there. I'll put it in so you guys could send this out. You know, Henry Rifle, one of my favorite companies. Like them a lot. So here, I'll put it in the chat so people can see it as well. So what we're looking at there, I actually saw these, and I have a video that I'm coming out with. So it's an X Series concept lever action rifle, and there's a shotgun. So there's a rifle version, and for the lever action for the 410 shotgun, basically what it is, it's a Henry lever action rifle, or separately a Henry lever action shotgun, excuse me. And it has a Midwest Industries M-Lock handguard on it.
Oh, so this is like if the lever action was made today, was invented today, this is what it would look like, that sort of thing?
No, you can get this now. If you have any of these, you can actually go to Midwest Industries. I don't think you can
get the handguard?
Yeah, you can't get it through Henry Rifle at this point. I asked them about that, but you can get it from Midwest Industries, and you could put that on your lever action. And then you could put things on there like lights and stuff like that.
That's kind of, Mossberg did that a while back with their tactical lever action stuff. And it was kind of there was a lot of talk about it and a lot of people making fun of it and everything else. But it was a little more extreme than that was. It was more than just it was more because they had like looks like an AR type stock on the back and everything. It was kind of bizarre, but.
I think it's about time that someone made some stuff like this. I hope other companies get into this business and make some cool things. I know a lot of people that own Henry rifles and stuff like that. I don't know where that.
I can't say it.
I don't know why I'm saying lever action, Henry lever action.
Just be British and call it a lever action.
Lever, yes, it's a lever action.
Lever. My man. Pass the lever action. Okay, so the thing is that I think these look great. I like that kind of stuff. I like modifying.
I'm to the point where I like anything that isn't just a plain Jane AR.
All right, so let me ask you this, Hank. How'd you like that Marlin, that badass Marlin I let you handle?
That was pretty bodacious.
16-inch barrel. Yeah.
Imagine that with a nice handguard like that, man.
Give us a rundown. What's on the Marlin? What's the big deal about the Marlin?
Well, it was just 16-inch stainless steel.
Oh,
4570 laminated wood stocks. Yeah, it's a beast, a little gun.
Where is that, Walter? Do you have that there or no?
I can find it if you'd like me to.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's show that. Because
hold on for 1 minute while I silence the mic.
Yeah, I think we did a video, but we haven't put it out yet. So. Man, Walter has a lot of noise in his room. When he mutes that microphone, it gets so quiet.
Hey, you want me to show you the flight? Because remember I told you I don't like flying at all. And every time I fly, I always have a moment that scares the crap out of me.
Uh-oh.
So this is me sitting at the airport in Atlanta, going to my connecting flight in Dallas. All right.
Uh-oh. What is that?
Check out the background. It's like
something on fire,
crash or something. Yeah, it was like something. I don't know what was going on back there.
Now, one thing I've noticed, Mike, you make the same face for everything.
Hey.
So I can't tell if it's good or bad.
If it works, it works.
It works. That's what I'm telling you. So if you see that face when you with me, that means it's either going down or I'm about to have some fun.
Either way, something's happening.
Yeah,
exactly.
By the way, people, don't forget to hit the thumbs ups and all that. Walter is about to show you some Gorn. I think we should get some thumbs ups for that. We need it. Let me look here and see like how many views, how many thumbs ups do we have?
I got some Gorn for us too.
Yeah,
I think we're
175. I'm sorry.
175. We're like 25 away from. I think we can hit 200 thumbs ups. So you guys need to come on, hit the thumbs up.
Look how big that hole is in that thing. That's a big ass hole.
I was gonna say that's what she said, but yeah,
big ass hole.
No,
that's
that looks
not the
good.
One from the movie from.
I think it is, isn't it?
It's the same one, right?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic
I think
Park,
this is,
or Jurassic World.
I think this is officially a movie gun, right, Walter?
It could be. How much you want to pay for it?
No, someone look that up on Firearms.
I don't know.
I think it's the one that they used in the movie. That same stainless gun.
It could be. There's a couple companies, I forget their names right off the top of my head, that can take these lever guns and make them small like this, and where they actually break apart in 2 pieces.
Oh, that's cool.
Like a guide gun.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So,
and 4570 is a hell of a cartridge.
Then they also modify them and take them out to like 500 Alaskan or something like that. There's another
big cartridge.
Yeah. So the idea is, if you gotta put down an angry bear, you can do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
I got some corn, something we got in this week. So Marley, you guys got to see last week. Marley got her concealed carry gun, which is Tiffany blue.
Beautiful. I like that. I would carry that. I would carry that.
Harry's holsters. I bought another holster from him. That is, he can tell you in the comment or in the chat what it is. It's some sort of cryptech. It's like a blue cryptech holster. Gun fits in, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah,
it's super cool.
It's Pam, pretty as a moment.
That's right. That is exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty good look. Yeah, that is good looking.
It's like
shout out to Harry's holsters.
Yeah, it's like a blue cryptech. It is really, really cool, and the retention is really nice. Super positive. Way better than mine.
Yeah. If Harry's holsters is in the chat, shout out to him. Let folks know how they can get holsters from you.
It's some sort of cryptech, and I
think we need an official holster, like Kydex holster. We already have a leather holster maker of the Hank Strange situation. That would be Andrew's Custom Leather, of course. Since they sponsor the Hank Strange situation, we need a Kydex.
I bought 2 from him so far, and so far I've liked them.
Yeah, absolutely.
What kind of pricing is cool? What kind of pricing for that there, Babyface?
I don't remember. Oh, that's it right there. It says Pontius. It's the Cryptech Pontius. I think it was $70, $80. You got to go on his website. They're on the website.
Okay.
But it was more expensive because of the Cryptech. If you get just a normal plain Jane black one, it's a lot cheaper.
Is that that finish, the actual coloration, is that a dipping process they do to get that? Or
I don't actually know. Again, if he's in the chat, we should ask him.
Okay.
Cyrus 308 says looks great, but doesn't cover the mag release at all.
I've never had a problem with it on any of my guns. I know that some people might bump the mag catch, but I've carried my Glock in a very similar holster, and I've never had a problem bumping the mag release.
Speaking of mag releases,
that thing sticks way.
These things are ginormous. I mean, it's almost like trim me. It's going to be trimmed back, but
that mag release has an Audi.
Yeah, this one's serious. Audi.
Well, you bought that mag release.
Well, it came with that parts kit stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
look at Mike's. Mike is ridiculous, redonkulous.
Oh yeah, look at that, man.
That is pretty much a dildo.
Hey man, what's up with all these sexual references to everything I put in my hand tonight?
I don't know, man. That's not me doing it. You're the one doing it, not me.
Redonkulous.
Yeah. No, that's like the competition one. That's why. I don't know why Walter bought the competition one.
Yeah, this is the gun that I shoot in competition, but I actually put that in on purpose so I can easily just get to it quicker.
Well, in some respects, I like it because, like you're talking about, Mike, it's there. You won't miss it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So if you're, but it's sharp. Woo. I might have to turn the edges down a little bit. My precious fingers are getting offended.
So check out this one. This one's like rounded and
it's rounded, man. This thing is like. See, my Audi is sharp.
Man, you ever cut yourself doing that?
No, not yet. I haven't got enough experience on it yet.
By the way, so Peyton sent me this. He says, new Big Daddy shipment. I'm addicted. So Peyton, he's a Big Daddy Unlimited subscriber.
What do you get?
For all you guys out there, looks like, what is this? This looks like some kind of BCM. Looks like a stock from BCM. Yeah, a stock.
Hey, does Big Daddy
and a buffer tube, right? That's pretty much what we got right there. Stock and buffer tube.
I gotta get rocking that
from the Big Daddy Unlimited.
That BCM stock buffer tube kit is really nice, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Go ahead.
I built a gun recently. I built an AR recently using their parts kits come in 3s. You get the buffer tube. Maybe it's just 2 actually. It's a lower parts kit with the grip and everything, and then the buffer tube stock. The 2 different kits. Their parts kits are really, really nice. well worth the money. All the pins were like really nicely finished. Just everything was really nice about it.
Yeah.
BCN makes real good stuff.
By the way, Scott Rousseau says he heard that KD's is the biggest, but he's talking about the mag release. So there you go. All right. So does anyone know how much money was saved? How many Walther bucks did he save? I'm not even sure how many Walther bucks he saved, but
I would vote like 0.2
of a Walther bucks. Okay, that's good. And if you're looking, if you guys would like to get involved in Big Daddy's Unlimited, of course there is a link in the description to that. You know, and Babyface and I, at any point here, if people want to look up stuff or you want to know, because you have to be a member to see the prices. That's how it works. That's because of map pricing and all that kind of
it's because of
kind of stuff.
Set their pricing.
Does Big Daddy Unlimited, do they sell bullets also?
Yeah, we have ammo.
Ammo, reloading supplies. So if you're specifically looking for bullets
Fiocchi?
and things like that.
Yeah, I think we actually have Fiocchi in stock.
Yeah. Can you look?
Some of it's in stock, some of it's out of stock, depending on how popular it is.
Right.
I think there's some Fiocchi there.
Lots of ammo. People are buying lots of ammo on there.
The thing I keep saying is like 3 boxes of ammo a month, and you cover your monthly fee.
Yeah,
that's all you really have to do. And if you buy a gun, you're covered for like 2 years, depending on the gun.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, someone. This looks like a lot like yours, Babyface, but it's a similar kind of like Cryptec. Do you see that? Wait, hold on.
Oops.
Hold on, lost that altogether. Here we go. So this looks like a Cryptec holster, kind of like yours.
Again. Oh,
wait, there you go. There you go. There you go.
You're good. You're good.
Nice Cryptec holster there. So I'm getting the pictures coming in already. Let's see. What other Gorn of the day do we have, or do we want to hit some other news points?
Oh, you know, I found something interesting on the Truth About Guns, I believe, and it's local for us here in Florida. Hernando County, Florida, looks at restoring Second Amendment rights of county workers.
What?
So what does that mean?
About letting the county workers carry on the job.
Ah, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, without the fear of disciplinary action. Yeah.
They should be allowed to.
Yeah, well, it's a safety thing in my world, but
yeah, absolutely.
You know, or maybe preventing something from happening. So.
Yeah, I think Babyface had a Gainesville story. Where's your Gainesville story, Babyface?
This is from 4 News in Gainesville as of today. Gainesville man with concealed weapons permit shoots, kills man trying to rob him. So I think it says, police declined to say exactly what the shooting took place, but it says it happened around 1:15 a.m. Where was it? I believe the guy was coming home from somewhere, and this individual tried to mug him in his own driveway, and the guy pulled his gun and shot him, and the guy died. Yeah. Which I really don't have any sympathy for you. You take that risk when you try to mug somebody.
Yep.
So.
It looks like they try to get away, because it looks like they pulled out a gun on this guy and tried to rob him. The guy pulled out his own gun. That's the beautiful thing about Florida. And he shot them. Then they try to get away. The guy crashed it.
So he drove off. He got shot and then drove off and crashed his car.
Yeah, and is no longer
died at the scene. They would say.
Yeah, there you go. Don't try to rob people. Damn it!
Especially not in the gunshine state.
This is Florida, for crying the hell out loud.
Yep.
You shouldn't do it anywhere. And this is why you got stand your ground in Florida, man. You're gonna pull out a gun on someone. Who knows what you do after that.
He made a bad career choice.
They might pull back on you and bust some caps. I wonder if this, did someone tell you? Did someone not warn you about this here in Florida?
Yeah, exactly.
This is my GunTech build that I'm showing off, by the way. GunTech was at the show. I didn't get a chance to stop by their booth. I did check them out at the SHOT Show, but so shout out to GunTech. They make, in my opinion, some pretty cool stuff. Showing off. Look at that muzzle device on there. It's kind of sexy.
That thing's really cool.
That is pretty cool. Yeah,
I'm digging that. So there we go. That's my Gorn. I don't know what you guys have. Do we have another news thing? Let's see.
I've kind of gone through my things. You guys have anything?
I got something here. Did you see? This is also on Truth About Guns. Maryland deputy shooting groundhog caught on video by motorist. I guess there was this groundhog that was coming toward him, and the guy capped his ass.
And what, did he get in trouble for that, or?
We're not sure, but we think the groundhog crossed the road for the same reason the chicken did. The problem for this one is it seemed that to do it a number of times, interfering with the flow of traffic. Unfortunately for the Maryland rodent, there was a Carroll County Sheriff deputy there waiting. And it shows the sheriff down on his knees, down on his, sitting down low, ready to shoot the damn thing. I guess he did, yeah.
How big was this groundhog?
Looking at the picture, it looked like it was probably 12, 14 inches long, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah.
I'm going to find that interesting news. You know me. So.
Yeah. Like, what did he do with the groundhog? Is groundhog good eating? I don't know.
Tivan's not here anymore. We can't ask him that.
Yeah, Tivan will probably fricassee that or something.
Probably know that stuff right away.
Yeah, he would know. He would definitely know. Did you see? I saw this on the Firearm blog. Says Tavor Galil rifles plus Jericho pistols come to Senegal.
That too. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, the Senegalese are getting like bull pumped up.
Oh, and you see that pic of that one dude there, the UN guy? He's got a grenade launcher underneath it too.
Yeah, that's actually the most badass. Is that a Tavor or X95? That looks like an X95 to me.
I'm not that much of a.
Yeah. That is an X95.
But the X95 is probably the more military. Is that the?
It's the more modern, like it's a modernization of the Tavor.
Okay. I like it better.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an X95. Yeah, so that's the attachment I guess you could put on there for the rocket launcher. I mean, why do you need a rocket launcher against mud huts?
Well, because
it's gone forever.
It ends it faster. That's why.
Yeah. No, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying, like,
I've always believed, if I take fire from a building, we need to bring that building down.
Blow it up. Yeah. I mean, well, I guess listen, these are probably some old, strong ass mud huts. Yeah.
Petrified mud huts. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't let the mud hut-ness of it fool you.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty badass. And then I see some pictures here of them walking with their ghillie suits on.
Did you see this is NRA news, I guess. Glock gave away the Millions 43 today.
Yes, it's a neat looking Glock.
Yeah, it was all engraved on top or something. Yeah,
that's a cool looking Glock.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And somebody already won it, so it's too late to enter.
Yeah, her name is where'd it go? It was in the article.
Yeah, it's at the top somewhere.
Yeah.
There's like an update.
There's a picture of her. Yeah.
It's a really pretty gun. That scroll work that they did on the slide is pretty cool.
So I'm confused. 1 million Glock 43s, or the 1 millionth Glock.
No, that's I guess the 1 millionth 43 that they've produced. It's a lot.
Yeah, there's got to be more than 1 million Glocks out there. There's way more than that.
Oh yeah, but I mean they've already made 1 million 43s.
I believe it.
I guess so. Yeah.
Wow.
It's probably one of the most popular guns. Yeah.
How old is the 43? It's not that old though, is it?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Holy. But Jesus.
But remember when it came out, it was the only thing in its class.
Yeah.
That's the 43 is the 9, right?
Yep. Yeah, it was the only single stack 9 that. Well, there were other companies doing it, but everybody wanted the Glock.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you won't be seeing Glock make a carbine anytime soon because they don't have to.
They don't need to.
They don't have to. Now, the P365, I could tell you at the NRA show, people are dying for that thing.
It's incredible. I'm throwing that out there. It will replace my 43 whenever they come back in stock. 100%.
You got to wait a couple years.
It's seriously. It is. Did I tell you the story of the distributor that called us 2 weeks ago?
No. What happened?
We had a distributor call up the shop. I was just there when he called. But we had a distributor call up the shop and was like, "Hey guys, I got a bunch of P365s that I'm looking to move." And we're like, "Hell yeah, we'll take all of them you can sell." He's like, "Well, here's the deal. You also have to buy for each 365. You also need to buy 3 other SIG pistols." We're like,
bullshit.
No, we're not.
That's how distributors fuck everything up.
Yeah, and we're like, no, we don't want a bunch of 2.
Well, because they got a bunch of other stuff that's not moving. That's why.
Exactly. We're like, no, never mind. We don't want it.
Yeah.
you see where Mossberg's making their little the little pump shotgun at 410?
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. That's why we can.
I like 410. I think it's a cool little round.
410's cool. There's quite a few people. American Tactical Imports has a 410 AR.
Do they?
It's out there. Yeah.
We have a 410 Keg 12.
Salient Arms came out. Well, they're coming out with the new handgun. I think it's called like the Form B or something B. I can't remember what it was, but it was pretty unique when I held it. I liked it a lot.
Walter, do you guys actually have a 410 Keg 12?
Yeah, I was about to say let's not like glance over that.
That's I've never seen.
We do.
It.
I mean, I don't usually bring it out because I just don't have. I got to get some 410 ammo.
I got 410. Bring it tomorrow.
Well, I'll bring it tomorrow.
Yes, bring it with you tomorrow. We
That's
will make
awesome.
a video.
You can shoot as much as
there will be blood. There will be blood. Yeah. So one of the things. So Harry's holsters. He's back in there. I hope you saw we shouted you out just now, Harry. And let's shout him out again. Harry. He says the firing pin on his P365 broke. He says the second P365 he has issues with, and that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to go back with you guys. That I think that lots of people want that P365, but the fact that you're not seeing them out there is not because SIG doesn't want to make them. There's problems with them.
I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm really wondering if that's.
No, it's not a wonder. They have some. There's obviously problems with them.
What do you know, Hank Strange? Is there a word? Is there?
That's why.
Where's Patrick R and his hammer?
No, this is why you haven't seen them go out there. Why there's only a few. I know that one of the guys here, actually Tom,
has one.
Yeah, he has one, and he loves his, and he's had no problems with it, and he has shot it.
But he doesn't shoot it a lot, does he?
Well, he did. When he first got it, he shot it. I think he's still practicing with it because it's completely different from his other SIGs, not having a safety per se. So he is shooting with it. I need to find out exactly how much, but if he had a problem with it, I guarantee you that I would be the first person to know. Because when he got it, he was really in love with it. So I'm not trying to bring them down, but the reason why you haven't seen others go out there is because obviously there's some problems with this.
Nestor Barrios is asking if Patrick R hit it with a hammer yet.
I don't know. I think we asked him that when he was on.
Probably
so.
Did.
But look, if they get those problems solved, man.
Oh, it's a done deal for me.
Then they have a chance to kick Glock's ass. The problem is people don't really have problems like that with the Glock 43s. So.
I can't tell you how many rounds I put through my 43, and it's never had a hiccup. Not a single hiccup.
And Robert Harris says lots of problems with SIG. He got his MPX back from. He says I got my MPX back from them today, and it still doesn't work.
God.
Yeah. So he says I shipped it back to them this evening again.
I haven't put enough rounds through mine to really tell you that I've had any problems with my MPXs. I know a lot of guys shoot a lot of rounds, and some people seem to have constant issues with the MPX. Some people love them to death, and other people can't get them to work, and I don't know. I don't know.
What's the actual issue with it, though?
Yeah, so who was that said that? What was your issue that you had with it?
With the MPX?
No, yeah, whoever it was in the chat that said you had MPX issues. Robert Harris, right?
Yeah, Robert Harris.
What problem did you have?
Yeah, let us know.
Barrel is really long. That sounds like a personal problem.
I was actually asking Walt what issue.
I mean, I've seen people having just plain function issues where it doesn't cycle right. It kind of goes on and on. I think SIG when they first came out had some problems. I guess I've got a first gen and a second gen one.
It says the bolt locks out of battery on his MPX.
Never good. Never
no,
good.
That's really bad.
Oh, that's really bad. Yeah.
Never good. Okay. Wow.
One of my things with the MPX is it's overly complicated for a 9mm carbine. Having the gas system and rotating, all that stuff, locking.
Blowback works real well.
Versus just like a CZ that just boom, boom, boom with a blowback. And I mean,
I built my 9mm blowback that I built off Quarter Circle 10. I messed around with it when I first. I got bored with it and decided I was going to screw with it. I bought like a JP Silent bolt or whatever, or their spring, captured spring, that thing was garbage. It's sitting out in the garage, and I finally went away from that. And with normal parts, that thing just eats everything.
Runs and runs and runs.
Yeah, it's simple blowback just works.
Right.
Yeah. So, by the way, we did cross over 200 thumbs ups. I still want to encourage everyone in here to do it. I've got some really interesting news that's coming up here. So actually, there was something else I was going to talk about in the news. Let's do this real quick. And let me actually share this with my compadres over here. Let me see how I could do this. They can read this news before we go. Before we go, let me see. How do I? There's a. Actually, I won't be able to share it with you guys because it's an email. It's an email, so I'm gonna have to read it to you and let you. Let me just jump into that. The thing I did want to talk about really quick before we go into that. Let's hit this one up really quick. So I saw this. People were sending me this. Says off-duty cop pulls gun on man buying Mentos.
I saw that too. I didn't read the story.
Yeah, and police union condemns Fourth Amendment. So so this is like one of the funny things that happens that that makes it, you know, it's not easy for police officers to deal with this kind of stuff when it goes on. So apparently a guy went into a gas station store to buy his wife a pack of Mentos. I'm going to break this down really quick for you guys. He paid the clerk, the cashier. He paid him. While the cashier was giving him change, he took the Mentos, put it in his pocket. Standing behind him was supposed to be a off-duty police officer. I don't think they've identified who it was. And he sees him the guy sees him putting the Mentos in his pocket. So the officer takes out his gun, and at gunpoint, he tells the guys to put the Mentos back.
Oh, he thought he was stealing them?
Yeah, and he's telling him at gunpoint to do that. And the guy's like, I paid for these. And he's like, just do what I told you and put it back. So the guy doesn't want to get shot, right?
Yeah, so you put it back.
Yeah, because the gun is out and everything. He didn't go like, you know, here's my badge or whatever. He took the gun out and pointed the gun at the guy. So he put it back, and the cashier finally is like, this guy paid for this thing. You know, so after he verifies, he's like, you know, ask him again, did this guy pay for it? Then he apologizes to the guy.
So why do you pull your gun out over 25 cents Mentos? Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Wow.
That's absolutely insane.
Yeah. I mean, all he had to do is say, excuse me, did you pay for that?
Yeah.
You know, and if the guy said something like, hey, I'm a police officer, show him your badge or whatever. But once you draw on him, so now you have created a situation where you can accidentally shoot this guy over something that he didn't do wrong.
Deadly force over a pack of Mentos, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Was he getting ready to drop it in some Diet Coke? Come on.
It's dangerous when that happens.
Yeah. They have not figured out who this guy is, whether or not he's actually a police officer, you know, and all that kind of stuff with this. Yeah. But there's video of this, and I think it's, you know, it's crazy. And definitely there needs to be some retraining in that kind of situation.
That's called to lose your job, I would think.
Yeah, for sure.
What city was this in?
Wow.
Hold on. Let me pull this up for you.
Was it somewhere in Oklahoma?
In Buena Park. Let me see. Buena Park. I think it's California. Yeah, it's in California. Yeah, so it's in California where it happened. So that's unfortunate. You know, that's the crazy kind of stuff that doesn't need to happen. So here's the other thing that we've got, in whatever time we've got here, I'd like to talk about. So I got this actually through my email. And so here's the headline in it. It says, new, gun companies won't sell to Dick's and Field & Stream. So for immediate release, Dayton, Ohio, MKS Supply, LLC, exclusive marketer for American-made high-point firearms and inland manufacturing, values the customers that it proudly serves and the God-given freedoms that they enjoy. Because the right to keep and bear arms was recognized by our founding fathers to be a fundamental right, they ensured its protection under the Second Amendment. Just as we show our commitment to our customers by standing behind our products, we believe it's equally important to show our commitment to our customers by standing behind their Second Amendment rights. In recent months, Dick's Sporting Goods and its subsidiary Field & Stream have shown themselves, in our opinion, to be no friend of America's Second Amendment. We believe that Dick's is a bunch of dicks. Who knew? We believe that refusing to sell long guns to adults under age 21, while many young adults in our military are not similarly restricted, is wrong. We believe that villainizing modern sporting rifles in response to pressure from uniformed anti-gun voices is wrong. We believe that hiring lobbyists to oppose American citizens' freedoms secured by the Second Amendment is wrong. Dick's Sporting Goods and Field of Stream, in purportedly doing all of these things, have demonstrated that they do not share our values. MKS Supply, High Point Firearms, and Inland Manufacturing are standing by the American people by refusing any further sales to Dick's Sporting Goods and Field and Stream. We are proud of our products. We're proud of our customers. And we're especially proud of the freedom secured by a great U.S. Constitution. We are committed to all three.
Long live High Point.
That's what I was just about to say.
We all need to buy High
I
Points
should
now.
go buy a High Point right now.
Yes.
I'm feeling patriotic. I got to get a couple more.
I need to get one of the dollar bill High Points though. Have you guys seen those?
Yeah, I have.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The High Point with like the $100 bill like dipped on the side.
Who put that?
I got to get mine hydro dipped like that. That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, someone put a badass High Point on
Oh, the one with the sight on the side of the slide and stuff?
Yeah, was that Patrick? Was that Patrick R?
It's the sights on the side so you can hold it
Yeah.
sideways.
And it's all multicolored and stuff?
Yes,
It
yeah.
is. Gold accents and stuff? Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah,
thing is
was that
awesome.
was that Patrick Roberts?
I don't know.
Yes,
who put it up.
yes. Look.
Oh man, that thing is
Check
fun.
out this High Point right there.
Oh, yeah.
That is gorgeous. Look
That
at
thing
that,
is
man.
That's Pam, man. That's Pam.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So that's we all need to get High Points
Everybody
bling
should
them
get a
out.
High Point, yeah.
and bling them out like this. But that's pretty cool. What do you
Did they
guys
make
think?
a High Point in 10mm?
Yeah,
Point.
there's a carbine in
If they
10
did?
millimeter.
No.
They do make the carbine in 10 mil, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that isn't that out now?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
I thought it was out like a shot.
That they released it? It's because I haven't seen anyone actually buy one yet. So I'm just trying to figure out.
We talked to somebody that
Wait, one was in the store, right? Was one in the store?
Maybe that's what it was. I've talked to somebody that has one. We might have one in the store. I don't remember.
No, because I'm pretty sure I would have bought that damn thing.
I don't get the thrill of the High Point 10mm carbine.
It's just that it's 10 mil.
Yeah,
10 mil is an awesome caliber.
Yeah. I would have bought that thing or at least showed it to you guys.
Yeah, I need one of the dollar bill problem solvers. $100 bill hydro dip.
So I say all gun guys out there right now, go out and get you some High Points.
Support MKS Supply.
Yes, exactly. Because you know what? This is what I've been saying. Like, I know every company can't do that, but I wish companies would like get off their asses and say, you know what? You want to screw us over? Forget you.
Richard Hughes says he has one of the 10 mil carbines and 1,000 rounds to go with it.
Wow, you're balling, man. Because 10mm.
Damn. The 1,000 rounds of 10 millimeter
That's
costs more than a
impressive.
gun.
That's impressive.
How many guns can you buy with this, babyface?
The
With
question
10 millimeter.
The question for the panel is: does anybody make a badass replacement, or at least not made out of plastic replacement sight for a High Point?
God.
So this thing got dropped one time, and it's like crooked as a monkey.
Oh my goodness gracious! That is a
You're
ghost
gonna
sight
spend
now.
more on the sights than you would on the whole gun.
That's a ghost sight.
Night sights.
Maybe I need to bling it out with that side mount.
Yeah, I
Walter,
love that.
I think you should go into the business of making accessories for High Points.
Oh God.
Oh dear. I thought about making a shoulder stock with a brace. Or a brace type stuff.
Yeah, make a KES that.
I thought about it. I've already came up with an idea how to do it. And I don't know, man. Probably could sell a lot of them down in the hood.
Real quick, did any of you guys go by the B&T booth at NRA?
No, I didn't get over there. Richard Harper says that's good enough, Walter. That's not good enough.
They I just saw that they had the P320 lowers with the shoulder stock on them.
Oh, actually, you know what I did? Let me see. I actually did go. Walter, I didn't know that that they had your thing when I went over there to
CZ.
No, I went to
Tailhook.
I went to Gearhead Works, and I didn't know
they had one of the CZs over there.
Yeah, I didn't know it. I took some other pictures. I'm trying to pull them up here. Let me see if I can find these real quick.
I didn't know they were going to have it there either.
Yeah. And then when I went over there, they were crazy busy.
Oh,
But
wow.
let me show you because Babyface
Let's-
is talking about what is this right here? Oh, we were talking. Okay, this I want this on my CZ. Look, that is a look at that CZ.
Oh,
It's
the chopped
chopped
one?
down. Yeah, look at that, man. I've never seen a CZ.
Whoa,
chopped down.
back up. Forget about that. It's the chop down. Look at that stock. Biatch. Look at that stock. That's mine.
It's a brace.
Yeah.
No, that ain't no brace. I think that's a stock.
That's a tail hook.
Oh, I can't see it that
That's
good.
one of your tail hooks.
No,
Oh,
hold on.
okay.
Let me see. No, that's not. Okay, yeah. Is that your?
That's not one of
That's
mine.
one of Walter's tail
Hold on a
hooks.
second. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Walter.
Was that at the CZ booth?
Yeah. No, this was at
Oh,
Gearhead.
Gearhead Works. Okay.
Of course.
Is that
Okay,
your,
that
is
is-
that your stock? Yeah,
that is the
your
brace.
stock.
That is the brace. Yeah,
That's Walter's brace kit.
Oh, damn
Yeah.
it. I didn't know.
that's my
Walter.
stock with the brace
So,
on it. Yeah.
Walter,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to hold you ransom. Of
I need that
posting this.
picture, man. Send me
No,
that
I don't
picture.
think so. I don't think so.
I'm coming to see you tomorrow. Me and my high point, biatch. I can get
Oh,
at
I
least
didn't
one
realize
round off before she jams.
Tivan says, please bring an SHF 50 tomorrow.
Okay.
So
I can
check
do
this out. Here's the B&T. Here's the B&T. Here we
That's a
go.
little
Here's the-
submachine gun that they make, right?
Yeah, this is the B&T, which has also got some modifications on it.
Is that the one that uses the 320, or is that just a straight up BNT?
No, do you remember I showed you that there was that company that made the stock? It's polymer for the B&T. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's on that one. So that was pretty badass.
Okay.
You know what, Walter? I didn't realize that. It's a good thing I took this picture.
Oh yeah, you did good.
Yeah.
So you want to? Who's making that handguard? I know some out there making the short handguards.
I don't know who made this. This looks like it's who do you think? I don't know. I think Gearhead Works made this handguard. It's got to be.
Okay, I'll have
That's
to.
probably why they're showing
That's
it
got to
off,
be.
is because they made
That's
that.
got to be Gearhead Works makes that chop down.
I'll have to check it out because I want to. Oh shit! There go the guns.
That's the high point right there.
No, that wasn't the high point. That was the Marlin.
Oh man, Walter.
Nice stainless gun, all scratched up now.
My stainless gun. That's be the new blog or new Instagram account. My stainless gun. The adventures of my stainless gun.
Yeah, I never thought of that, man. We got to chop down that thing. Chop it down.
Well, see if they got that. If they got that handguard, we'll get two of them because mine needs the same treatment.
Yeah, we got to talk to Paul.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Axis and armament. I'm going to set the record straight. Seriously, the cost of getting... So this is what he put. Seriously, the cost of getting into reloading isn't cheap, but the money you can save, it pays for itself. You don't save money by reloading. You shoot 3 times as much because you're going to spend the same amount no matter what. I can tell you that. You're just going to get 3 times the ammo out of it. You're not going to save any money, but it's totally worth it. Whoever's talking about reloading, do it because it's awesome.
Yeah, because he reloads, he that's what he shoots a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
a lot
is
of
awesome.
9mm, a lot of 45.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you get 3 times the fun. You get
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
You don't save any money.
Yeah, Zero Cool says Hank HB Tactical, their micro conversion kit is 350-ish. So there you go.
For the Scorpion.
I'm guessing
Richard Harris says
the
that
micro conversion kit is 350 HB. Okay, someone look that up real quick. And I don't know. We got like a couple minutes. Probably.
We got a minute left, I think.
Look up
Harris.
HB Tactical micro conversion kit.
Okay, Richard Harris. Robert Harris says I should do this. This is like
Put a high point on a
underneath the Marlin.
How would that work? Because the slide has
It
to.
wouldn't work. And then
You should chop the grip off, turn it upside down, and then attach it.
I should shoot myself before I do such a thing. I am not gonna. That'd be like you can't mix. This is poetry in motion. This is not so much.
The problem
that Marlin needs nothing. That Marlin needs nothing.
It just needs lots. It needs 1,000 rounds of 45-70. That's what it needs.
That's a lot of money.
I'm trying to find. I can't find a link to this HB Tactical micro conversion kit.
Don't fall over again, please.
Oh wait, I
Don't
see it. I see. I see pictures of it. That's really cool, man. So I'm assuming it's the handguard and a barrel.
Yeah, okay,
That's what you get.
I'm assuming.
I can shorten the barrel. That's no problem. So, probably.
Let me
I
see.
just need a handguard.
Okay, HB Industries. HB Industries. That's why I didn't come up.
Okay.
Yeah, HB Industries. So that you got, Okay, I'm gonna look into that because I actually think that's pretty badass.
Yeah, no, it's got a good look about it.
Yeah. Okay, so cool. You know what?
Let's wind it down.
Yeah, let's wind it down here. Let's. It's been fun. It's been fun. We'll be back tomorrow.
Boom, boom.
Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm guessing you guys. I don't know if Walter and Tivan are gonna stay here long enough to get on this, or they'll drive back. And then we'll see them, but I know they're coming up here.
I think Tivan said he's staying in the house tomorrow. He's going to be at the studio tomorrow.
Yeah, he's staying at my place.
He'll meet there at 2. We're all going to meet there at 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna meet here, but you already be here, babyface.
I'll be sitting there waiting. So we're good.
Exactly. All right, Patrick. So what's going on with you, man? What do you want to let the people know about before we get out of here?
Let's see. Oh, but well, I laid away a new optic today. We got a bunch of what are they called? Elcan Spectre DRs in the shop. Even at wholesale, they are extremely expensive, but I put one on layaway because I've always wanted one. So because of that, I'm going to be selling this off. If anybody wants an EOTech 553, let me know. I will get you a stupid cheap deal. We'll talk about it afterwards. If you really want it, it'll be really cheap. Okay. Like less than half. Okay. But yeah, it's an old military one, and it works great. But I need to put some money towards the Elcan. So is
the Elcan a thermal sight?
No, it's just a regular glass optic. It's a 1-4. But I was actually going to ask if you're going to run by the shop tomorrow before you come. Can you grab the Spectre IR, the thermal?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, it's actually sitting there. Walter, he knows what I'm talking about. Can you bring that? I want to. I might borrow it for like a week or two. I want to see how it works in the backyard. Like spotting.
If you borrow it, do me a favor and plug it into something where we can record. See if it records.
Yeah, I'll DVR it.
Yeah. We're testing some other stuff right now too. So.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And Hank, that went really well. So I have one of the night visions that I worked on. I figured out all the problems that I was having with it. I still have some issues with the 5-20. I think that's a little too much zoom for me. Yeah. But besides that, with the flashlight turned on, it actually works pretty well for the money.
Okay, cool.
Obviously, it's not going to be like a PVS 14, but it's still pretty good.
Okay, cool. So we can do that video. By the way, Ray sent me this picture of HB Industries. There you go. He sent me a link to it. They're pretty badass. So there you go. We'll look into that. Okay, Mike, what's going on, man?
Not too much. Like I said, just still recovering from my trip to Dallas. The bad plane rides, having fun with everybody, laughter, and looking at all the cool products that was out. Right now it's just back to business as usual.
All right, cool. So, and where can folks find you if they're looking to find you on other platforms?
M-W Tactical on everything.
All right, awesome. Walter, what's going on with you?
Oh man, yeah, busy day today with Tivan in the shop, and he had and if anybody heard, he had truck problems on his way to visit me, and he got delayed, but he got the truck to a dealership, and the hazmat team cleaned up his mess, and he spilled like 30 gallons of diesel fuel on the road. So,
oh God.
Yeah, three fire trucks were out there cleaning it up. He might get charged for it, they told him too. So.
Oh wow! Oh boy!
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Nothing he did except just
ran over trash on the road.
No, the band on the gas tank, the fuel tank that holds it up, broke, and then it went down and actually hit the road and drug a hole in it.
I feel like that bill should go to whoever manufactured his truck.
It's a Dodge, or a Chrysler, but yeah, he's up in Ohio, so you get all that snow and the ice. I mean, the salt.
Is it a new? Was it a new truck?
It was an 06.
Oh, it's an old truck. Okay.
Yeah, older. Yeah. Anyway, so he got to the shop. We spent some time together. Went to Hooters. Broke bread, as they say. Drank a pitcher of beer. Tivan didn't have any beer. He's a teetotaler. Me and Cherry Wine drank a pitcher of beer.
Oh, okay. I won the bet, by the way, because I bet these guys that you guys went to Hooters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we heard you talking about that. So yeah, busy day at the shop. There was some other stuff going on too, but yeah, just doing our thing. Instagram. Oh, by the way, your Insta Rocket you suggested, 300 new followers since the weekend. So
awesome.
It's working. So
congratulations to you.
Yeah. Yeah,
You're welcome.
yeah.
I'll send you the bill later.
I'm getting some weird likes and stuff. And by the way, some very attractive young ladies too. From all over the world by city.
Yeah, yeah. It's your sexiness. It's your sexiness.
That's right. 260 from my Instagram. 260.
Yeah. Right.
Anyways, yeah, so that's what I'm up to. So
okay, awesome, cool. You should do this show one day live from Hooters. You should be live in Hooters. I think the people would enjoy that. You got to talk.
We could do that. Yeah, we could do that.
You got to talk to people at Hooters and do that. I think that would be awesome. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up so everyone can get out of here. I want to thank everyone in the chat for hanging out with us. Thank Babyface, Michael, MW Tactical right there for joining us. Of course, there goes Babyface right there, and Walter for coming on. Don't forget, guys, I keep telling you guys, please go to hankstrange.tv, register your email in our newsletter. That's how we let you know about a lot of things we have going on here. We're going to give away stuff. Walter, get ready for that 50.
We're going to start building. Yeah,
absolutely. We've got that and a whole bunch of other things going on. Lots of other giveaways coming online really soon. So go to hankstrange.tv. Of course, I want to thank everyone for that sponsors us on Patreon with Patreon/HankStrange. All the links to like Big Daddy Unlimited, Forge from Freedom, and all that kind of stuff are in the description. So don't forget to check that out, as well as checking out all of these guys here and their social medias. Yeah. The people who sponsor the Hank Strange situation, of course, this dude right here from Safety Harbor Firearms. The up and coming makers of all your high point accessories.
I missed the jazz hands when it got going here. So
yeah, absolutely. So thanks to Safety Harbor Firearms, of course, Andrew's Custom Leather, Big Daddy Guns right here. These guys who allow us to do this, and of course, ATI Outdoors, who we're hanging out with in Dallas.
He's sending me some more goodies too.
Yes, and they gave away stuff. I was going to show. Look, the ATI minis, ATI minis. They gave them. You should have came. You should have come to the show.
I'm going to Dallas for a mini.
You could. We gave away all kinds of stuff. We gave away the AK one, the AR one, handguards, all kinds of stuff to people who came to the show. So that's it. Thanks to everyone for joining us. I love Babyface's pain. I live for his pain. I knew he was not going to like that when I told him. He could have totally won one of those. But next time, Babyface. Don't worry, I got you covered. All right, we're out of here, guys. Peace.
See ya.